Nah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dragon of Icespire Peak. We're Quest in Chaos. I'm James Arano, your DM for this evening. Also, we've got Tiana. We've got, I don't know why I'm thinking Winley right now, Laura. We've got, I'm thinking of everyone's characters' names right now. I'm sorry, Nick, and Julie, and Matt. There we go. They're playing the character names that are right below them. And if I say their names, they will forever be Isolt, Winley, Tim, Darjan, and Inqua. See, that's easier to rattle on. Anyway, we got a few announcements. First of all, we have our good friends, Kickstarter. No, not Kickstarter. They're having a Kickstarter. Nord Games.
Kickstarter's having a Nord Games.
Brr, brr. Nord Games is a friend of our show, and they are having a Kickstarter currently for their book called Dangerous Destinations. Very similar to their Spectacular Settlements book. It's very modular. You roll a dice here, you roll a dice there. You got a desert, you got some dangerous on-kegs. Boom, you got a dangerous destination. That's how do. Their Kickstarter ends in about 60-something hours. So go check that out. They are well overfunded, but they have many stretch goals that they would love to reach. So please do go and support them. Also, because they're a good friend of the show, they support us by supporting you. So if you go to nordgamesllc.com/3.html, you go to our affiliate link, you buy something, you help them, percentage goes to us, you help us. And if you use the coupon code chaotic20 at checkout, you can help yourself out to 20% savings. Another friend of our show is I'm going to put this pen down. I'm tapping everything. Is Birds of Paradise. If you go to birdsofparadise.com, you get some lovely dice inspired by birds. Those are the flagship dice, Birds of Paradise dice. And if you use the coupon code chaotic, you'll get 15% off of your purchase. Another way you can also help out the show is going to our Patreon, patreon.com/questandchaos. We are rolling out perks constantly. Our Guild of the 5 E's, the first session already happened with a few of our very own Patreon members. So go check that out, and you can be in a game DM'd by someone like me, or Tiana, or Nick, or Laura, or somebody. Who knows? Matt? Julie? You might get one. So go check that out. Patreon.com/questandchaos. Speaking of Patreon, we do have some generous donations from our folks at Patreon. They are able to donate cards that can help out the players. Our first one is from Sim Ogre, giving you guys the card of Dangerous Oil. When applied to a normal weapon, that weapon becomes a +1 magic weapon until the end of combat. A weapon that is already magical receives a +1 bonus. Doesn't say how to use it, but if it's like a potion, I would say it takes a bonus action to use.
Sounds fair.
Yes. The next 3 cards are given by Squeal the Bard. The first one is One More Time. You gain 1 extra action on your turn. The rules on number of spells in a turn still apply. So 1 spell. Oh, wow. My pen's gone. Magic. 1 spell and 1 cantrip. The second one is Boosted Quick Thinking. You can use a reaction to invoke disadvantage on attack against you or a creature you can see within 40 feet. And then the last one is Change of Fate, which is basically a reroll, except for unnatural ones. Cool. So those are your 4 cards given by Sim Ogre and Squeal the Bar. Thank you all so much. Now, we do have some bets from the Hefner. 1,000 bits to be divided amongst the players and the DM. 500 to you, 500 to me. So 1 inspiration each. Yes. You can help also by on the Twitch stream by giving us bits. 1 bit, or not 1 bit, 500 bits equal 1 inspiration, of which they can use to get add a d6 to their roll, as well as if they use 1,000 bits or 2 inspiration, they get to draw 2 cards from the deck of inspiration, which our very own Thomas Cook has made. very own Thomas Cook has made. And yes, I hope you all like the deck of inspiration, because we may be printing that shit out. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything for announcements. Is there anything else anyone would like to announce?
We got more.
Oh, we
More
got
inspiration.
more. Thank you. Yes, Slidey Tove gives 1,000 bits to the players. I'll see you there, Ed. I don't actually see. Unfortunately, I'm in Tiana's house right now, so I can't actually see you. But hi, Tiana. Hi, Laura. Hey, Matt. I don't know where you all are on the screen.
I have no idea. I don't have the stream up.
I know I'm like in the top left corner, so I should always just be kind of looking left, right? I don't know.
Am I in the bottom where Matt's above me? Or this? So I'm below. Okay.
I'm the top.
Oh.
Speaking of people who are on the top, thank you, Duke Fleeg, for 1,000 bits to the players.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Cool. Okay. If that is everything, let us get into tonight's episode of Dragon of Icespire Peak. This would be where our intro would happen. Last time.
Had one.
Oh, Matt, I saw you in the corner of my eye. That was good. That's good. Last time on Dragon of Icespire Peak, the Argent sword arrived in Leylon. They delivered Rhonda to their parents, of which we're very, very grateful to have their daughter back after 2 weeks since the first dragon attack that happened, give or take some time. But yeah, delighted to have their daughter back. Afterwards, they decided to go into town of the new burgeoning Leylon because it was receiving shipments and payments from Neverwinter up in the north and Waterdeep from the south to become a new port town that is on the in-between. As they walked through, they decided to forego the fishery, a lodging space, which was definitely much more of their usual spending habits, but they decided that tonight was going to be the night they splurge a bit. So they headed off to the Sunset Horizon in the Merchant District, there within the rounded, walls of the building. They got 3 very opulent rooms. And Inqua decided it's time to get dressed. Paid mucho monies to get everybody custom fitted, custom made clothing, of a very Bridgerton style. They came down, arrested the gaze of many patrons who were there to see Alondra, the bronze dragonborn of Waterdeep, who sung a very beautiful song that enraptured many of the guests, and Isolt and Inqua were able to truly understand the meaning of her song, adding more depth to it. And as her performance ended, there was a scream! Outzoid! They went out. Turns out there was a bunch of sea spawn that had breached the walls of Leylon during this very rainy night. Battle ensued. Our heroes dispatched many of them, but a stray arrow leapt from Inqua's quiver and hit Isolt. And the whisperings from Tim's sword said he must go in that direction to right that wrong. And that is where we begin. Having just struck Inqua looming over, Tim stands. Isolt has dispatched the last of the sea spawn. We are at the top of the order. Darjan.
Oh, good.
Yes, it's like, oh no, Tim. And I'll start singing, go to sleep, Go to sleep, my favorite Timmy. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Close your eyes and go to sleep. And I got to roll a whole bunch of dice.
Yes. What level are you casting sleep at?
2.
Second level. Okay.
That's 7 dice.
78.
No, not 78. 7. Sorry. Okay, speaking of 78, I'm going to have to do some counting. Okay.
How's it looking? Higher than average?
Oh, yes.
Oh, then we're good. We're golden. You can stop counting after you've reached
30.
21. Okay,
No,
there
I
you
had
go.
to say it. I have 30.
Okay.
Now, I guess
How much HP do you have?
I have 21 right now. The big question, does anyone happen to have less HP than me?
Yeah. Think
Well, if I put it, let's see, if I put it here.
here, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Angel.
I'm at 28.
28.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yes. So it will go after. If I put it in this area, it will only hit.
I would be so evil if I was a GM and be like, a seagull falls from the sky asleep, Tim's still attacking. Just like, what?
It would have to be a hostile creature, and while seagulls are dicks.
Okay.
Yes, they're not. They're
They're
not
hostile. Oh no. Oh no.
So Tim, as you feel this rage consume your mind, you just hear this lulling sound weave into the back and around, lacing its hold on you, and you fall asleep.
And no one died. That wasn't a fish monster.
Thank the gods. All right, I'm gonna look around quickly to get a sense for what's going on around us, because I want to get Tim inside and into his bed so that he's, removed. And if I feel like I have enough time, get my armor on, because I feel really exposed. The dress is gorgeous, but it's awful for armor.
Well, because I'm still here. Yes.
Roll a perception check.
Sure. Let me just. There we go. Ooh, 23.
23. Okay. You look about, and in the current vicinity, you don't actually see anything happening. Most of the people have probably dispersed from this initial area where sea spawn had found themselves in. You see, obviously, the dead sea spawn. You do see a couple dead bodies on the ground in front. But in the immediate vicinity, you don't see anything. You look about and you see that green light continue to strobe across the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And you put your ears out and you do see, or not see, hear sounds of battle happening elsewhere.
Okay. All right, I'm going to sheathe my sword then and bend down and scoop Tim up into a fireman's carry, putting him over my shoulders, and look at the other three. Look at Inqua. Are you all right? All right.
I'm not quite sure what just happened, but
I'm not either, but right now isn't the time to try to find out. At least he's asleep.
Just
Thank you.
Take him to sleep. Take him.
Thank you, DJ. All right, I'm gonna get him back up to your room. I want to get into my armor if there's more of this going on.
We'll stay here and guard the door for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. DJ, how long does that spell last?
Well, if you were very careful and don't try to
I have him over my shoulders.
Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. Don't try to wake him up.
How long?
And
I ask this because Nick is counting at me.
I know. It says 1 minute.
At which point
Find him, perhaps.
Yes.
you start to hear the gargling noises on your shoulder, Isolde, of Tim slowly beginning.
All right. Anyone have any rope?
Yeah.
And I'll like hoist him back down, tie him up quickly. We don't have much time.
Yep.
As you begin
Actually,
to tie him,
you're
Tim, you begin to see your hands bound.
Well, here's the big question. Am I in control?
Oh.
Oh,
I was going to ask where the sword was at this point.
then I guess the next question is what happened, and I say like what happened as I'm coming to, and then do I remember what happened?
You remember what happened. And
Okay.
also, as you're being bound, you realize you don't have the sword on you, and you must find it.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Is it in the mud? I'll start feeling
It's
around.
near Inkwa's feet at the moment.
Okay. Unless someone's.
To be honest,
I'm
do-
restraining his hands and
do
just
we-
like holding him in place.
Do we, sorry, remind me, do we collectively as a group know that the sword is cursed?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
then character driven, Inkwa would probably pick up his sword to bring it back inside to him. Because he doesn't know what just happened, but he assumes it has something to do with the creatures.
Sure, that makes
So
sense.
he'll have followed them back in with the sword.
I mean, am I Rosalind? Are we red Rosalind to get to the sword, or?
I hate that sentence.
That is true. You would. I mean, if you're trying to go for the sword, yeah.
How compelled am I? Yeah.
Quite compelled. You roll strength checks, and I believe you're at disadvantage because you are still poisoned. How
Oh,
long
I am
does the
still
poison last?
poisoned. Ooh,
That's a good
good.
point.
How long is the poison last for? Let me make sure. If it's a minute,
At 20.
Oh,
That's 20,
then
27 athletics.
probably not, unless. Let's see. Oh yeah, for a minute. So you're no longer poisoned.
All right. We should take him up and tie him up.
How does he scramble towards the sword?
not very effectively.
Well, but I mean, like, is it something perception wise that any of us would think is strange? Is he like foaming, or is he like trying to get at it, claw at it?
I mean, if anyone would like to roll an
I would.
insight check, you may.
Yes.
'Cause I'm holding that stupid thing.
13.
Ooh, that's not good.
What's my
Insight
23.
Anything?
Dang.
7.
So,
Duh.
I mean, for you, Inkwa, it's like, Tim's trying to get up and struggle out of the mud while Isolt. It's a little hard to see because he's looking away from you. Winley, you see the side of his face, and there is that strong want, desire, desperation, and you quickly draw the line of his gaze towards the sword.
Inkwa, back up a little with the sword. Izzy, do you have a good hold on Tim?
I do.
Okay.
Just like maintaining my grip, and I'm kind of like I'm like holding him down at this point, just like not quite the arm bar, but pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I could charm him, and then he would not want to come and grab the sword. I'm gonna try.
As you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying shit yet. I'm gonna try to charm him so he won't do what I say.
Okay.
He will? I think you want to charm me so I do what you say. Do.
So I want to see if I can charm him. Actually, he needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
13.
Sorry. I rolled 17.
Wow.
Okay.
Of all the
Right.
times I don't want you to roll well.
I know. What's with that? Okay, he's not letting me
Curse
charm him.
dice.
All right. It's come to the time. I gotta say something at this point. It's like,
If
Inkwa.
you know something.
No, just give me the sword. Give me
No,
the sword.
Inkwa.
No, it's
Inkwa,
okay.
the sword is cursed.
Okay.
I am so sorry. That's why Tim went after you with it.
He's just gonna throw it when he
Yeah.
hears it. He'll just throw it on the ground. Be like,
Yes. Yes. It's sticking in the ground.
Winley will run over and at least kick it.
Yeah. I wanted to try to charm him, and that way he wouldn't go after it. But yes, we have to leave it. We can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But-
Um,
I should have said something earlier, but I
You
But
knew?
he-
No,
How
it's
long-
not.
I figured
long-
it out.
It's not the sword.
Oh.
It's
ugh.
not the sword. It's me. Give me the sword.
No.
How does Tim look as he's saying this? I just want to get a visual.
Tim, roll a deception check.
For what? For what I just said?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you look crazy,
But the problem is that I believe it.
Oh yeah, you believe it, but it's still
Huh?
not true.
I think that's a no 14.
14.
I mean, it's
Winley,
a
I
half-truth.
believe you're the only one because everybody's well, you two have a passive of 14, so it'd be
I have a passive.
If you meet it, you beat it.
yeah, if you meet it, you beat it. Okay, so Inqua, Isolt, and Winley, you notice that he's I mean the lie is that it's him, sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
I don't know. We definitely can't let him have that sword. He's like a rabid animal right now.
Whoa! Ouch!
Sorry, Tim.
We need to get you a different sword, and we need to
No.
figure out what the battle's going on.
I am getting a different sword, but it's not ready yet.
can I make Tim my animal
need this one.
companion?
Like your what?
You have your rabies
My
shot?
animal companion. It's just going,
No.
Humans
Get
are
rabies shot
animals.
first, then we can talk.
So I don't know how to deal with the sword. I don't
Do
know
I
if
get
we
to
should
do I
wrap
get
it
to
up.
start contesting the athletics?
No.
I mean if you want to make another attempt, go ahead.
Yeah, he's not struggling. Sorry to
Let's-
keep using double negatives.
Let's wrap up the sword.
what's the guy's name that was helping us at the front desk? I'm
26.
blinking.
14.
You're not
Okay, so
going
14,
anywhere,
you
buddy.
cannot remove. The
Yeah.
one at the desk is Gregory.
These guys are rolling
Gregory.
high.
Is Gregory around here?
You have yet to check inside.
I'm gonna check.
Oh, I thought we came inside, didn't we?
Oh, have you been pulling
No.
him inside?
No,
Oh,
we're
I
still
thought
in
we
the
were
mud.
inside. Sorry.
I'm at the
then-
door.
In hearing all the hullabaloo, Inkle will pick up the sword and then run inside looking for Gregory.
Right now you see quite a few of the folks have vacated the area and probably headed up towards their rooms. You do notice that there is one of the doors, the person who for everybody else's purposes Winley noticed, but like the two guards that were with that person is standing in front of that door, weapons drawn. Gregory is not to be seen.
I'm going to start being a jerk now. And I'm
No,
gonna
dude.
Say some words. It's still raining heavily.
Yeah.
And there's lots of mud around.
Yep.
I'm starting to control the water and I'm gathering it up behind me where Isolt is holding me down.
Okay, let's see.
Let's
Shape
wrap up
water.
the sword.
Shape water. Can you stick somebody?
You come in with me, DJ?
Water?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm inside. I'm in the doorway. I didn't move.
Oh, got it.
I think so.
Instantly move or otherwise direct flow. You can cause change shape. You can freeze water. Yeah, no, you can. As you, it's somatic, so all you have to do is have one hand available, as which you do. All of a sudden, Isolt, you just have all this water coalesce around your face, and yeah, if you guys want to roll a,
No, I was doing it more because I can get a good chunk. It's more behind me, so I can freeze her arms in place so I can maneuver and she can't.
you cannot freeze it while there are creatures.
No, but that's what I'm moving towards doing. So I'm not trying to. I don't want to freeze the water around her head.
Well, apparently you can't freeze the water with creatures inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, rules wise.
Oh, then I do have to make things to. Oh, I'm so
Drown her.
sorry.
You got a drowner.
I'm about to bash your head into something, so it's fair.
Yeah.
No, I have him by the. Let's like slam his head.
Sorry, I'm
And-
watching the sword go.
Winley's gonna cast Destroy Water.
Yes,
You monster!
go cleric, go.
So as you see this water coalesce around Isolt, and there's that moment of what the Winley, you're just quickly cancel it out, and it, and all of a sudden, like the area becomes immediately dry once more, until it begins to rain again.
Take him. Let's drag him inside.
Seeing what he just tried to do, I'm gonna like just smash his head against the ground as hard as I can.
Okay, roll an attack.
Is this an unarmed attack?
Yeah, I think so. Technically, it would be. Yeah.
Okay.
While this is occurring outside and hearing DJ yell, Inqua, we need to cover it up, he's actually going to run behind the desk, the front desk, and he's just going to look and see if there's somewhere he can shove the sword. Like, just leave it.
Okay.
Hide
There
it.
isn't large enough like drawers or cabinets in which you could do that. But as you run in there, you do see Jeneth. Yes, just kind of hiding behind. It's like, hi.
Hi, Jenna. Can you take this somewhere, please?
Sure.
No, wait. We need to wrap it up. We need to wrap it up, so nobody can see this.
He's gonna take off his really nice.
No. She's gonna have a blanket or something. She will know how to get us
Jenna?
this blanket. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then wrap it up. Get rid of it.
Okay, and you see
Table
Jeneth
somewhere.
begin to
Yeah.
take off into the back room.
Okay, with the sword.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. Tim, you take 5 damage.
Six damage.
Oh right.
It's your strength +1.
+1. Your head gets slammed into the mud somewhere along there. You feel like a rocket, and you come up, and there's a bit of a blood trickle that mixes in with the rain.
Tim, I don't want to have to keep doing this. Calm down.
The GM won't let me calm down.
I know, that's why I'm talking to Tim as Isolde. I know how awful this is. Holy shit.
No, I'm gonna try and the rain's coming down. I'm gonna
Whatever the hell is going on with it, with that sword, it's not you.
Can I bring the water below Isolt's footing to try and get advantage on getting out of the grapple?
Oh yes. Yes.
Someone is familiar with this particular move. Sen.
So you bring the water underneath and you freeze it along. Just
Well,
like
that'll take a little while longer. I'm just making it slippery right now with the just making it slick with the mud and water.
Okay. You make a sort of slurry. Yeah.
And I'm specifically pulling out of where I have a foothold, so mine is dry too.
Okay. Yeah. I'll allow it. As the situation changes for you, Isolde, roll with disadvantage and
Does that
Tim,
get canceled out because he's still prone and
that is
currently
true.
grappled?
He is prone.
Why does that
Has
matter?
disadvantage on or
If
well,
you're
that's
prone,
attack rolls.
if you're prone, at the very least, I should have had advantage on that attack roll
Prone.
because you're prone.
Mm-hmm.
You hit me anyways.
I mean, yes, but I could have hit you better.
Oh, do you want to roll another dice to see if you crit really quick?
No, I really don't. I'm fine with it.
No.
Knocking Tim out might kind of be a blessing at this point.
I'm working on it. You're down to what, 15 now?
Yeah.
Let's do a roll off of strength assault at disadvantage
Still.
You mean
Strength,
athletics?
or
athletics
athletics because of
at disadvantage. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I cannot roll
At
16.
disadvantage is 17.
Sorry, Tim, you are stuck
Yay.
there.
I have not rolled higher than a 10 this whole time. Everything that is higher has just been from the skills.
And if I feel him trying to get out from under me and feel like the slurry under my feet, I'm just gonna bash his head into the ground again.
Roll an attack, please. Meanwhile, Darjan and Inqua inside. Jeneth eventually comes back. She's like, okay, I put it away. Is everything okay?
There's a lot of fighting outside, and so we wanted to make sure we had that put away so we could get it later if we needed it.
Okay.
So thank you. Is it if we come back and say we need it, you'll be able to get it out.
Yes.
Okay. But don't let anybody else get it, please.
24
I said to do it and no one listened.
24 to hit. Mostly
you
because
take-
I don't have rope on me and I'm not letting go enough to try and tie your hands.
We didn't have rope because we were.
I thought I had given rope
Did we have rope though
I
at
think
the
we started
dinner?
to bind, and then
Oh, that's why.
my hands
Yes.
are busy trying to keep him
Right,
still.
right,
and-
right,
So that's
right. So
6
there's
more
rope
damage?
around. There is rope around.
So yeah, that was 24 to hit, 6 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear you down here pretty soon.
And Winley's gonna kind of run to the door and yell to Inkwa and Darjan, "We need your help out here!"
Race out and see Tim and Isolde
Yeah.
grappling and kind of be like,
Continue to struggle.
Inkwa, can you help Izzy keep him down while one of us ties him up?
He's got
Sure,
this big old
and then
goose
he'll
egg on
just-
his head at this point.
Ink was gonna just punch him.
Okay, roll
When he
an
hears
attack.
Winley. Because he does, I mean, coming out and all this is going on, the rain, he doesn't know what's going on. And
You have advantage on the attack because
Oh.
I'm holding him prone.
Let's do it. Okay.
Why?
Just grapple him.
What did I ever? I never attacked you. Oh.
Well, you literally did, but okay. So that's a 21 and a 19.
Okay, so 21, you take another 4 damage, Tim.
5.
So
five?
close.
Unarmed strike, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, 5.
Your strength is 4.
No,
Yeah,
but my
right,
unarmed
damn it.
strike says. Oh no, it's 4. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid.
Sai?
Oh.
Sai?
I mean,
I
right
think-
now, Tim, you're dazed, but you still want that sword.
Yeah, that's what I'm told. I'm good.
I'm curious if he can feel where it is.
Ooh.
Can
I
I
mean,
do
that's not a me
like?
question, but
Can I stir up some of the mud? Do like a circle of it around me to try and just mess with
That seems like a
anyone
little bit
who's
beyond
around
control
to-
water.
Should I
Yeah,
try to throw him into sleep again?
Oh yeah, like a
Yes.
regular sleep. I mean, someone's
Yeah.
just gonna punch me afterwards. but-
Yeah, regular sleep. I'm gonna.
Okay.
If 2 people punch you, there's a good chance that it'll knock you unconscious.
If one person
Alright.
punches me, is a good chance it'll knock me unconscious.
It's
Do
fine.
you are you at like 6 hit points?
I'm a 4.
Perfect.
Either 4 or 5, but I figure it's a moot point.
Yeah.
I get 6 on my strike, so yes.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9,
Yeah, you're good.
15. 15 plus 9.
Isolde within your arms, the wriggling Tim just.
Nice.
Wait, no one's lower HP than Tim, right?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
All
That's
right,
why
and
I could. That's why I could do it.
And as soon as I feel him drop limp, I'm gonna just like, I'm so sorry, and smash his head into the ground again.
Yep. Don't even need to roll. I will say Tim is
Insta-kill.
unconscious. Is this a non-lethal blow?
This is a non-lethal blow. I'm an old soldier. I know how to beat someone's head in without actually killing them.
But yes, Tim is unconscious.
Okay. Would I know enough about cursed swords to think that might snap him out of it, at least for the moment? And I mean, at the very least, he'll be unconscious for a couple hours.
Roll Arcana.
Arcana, you say?
And how many hit points do you have, Isolde?
Oh, plenty.
Okay. Well,
That's 11. I've got 43 out of 47. I'm good.
oh, okay, good. Well, because it did hit you. That's why I wanted to make sure.
I'm way more.
Yeah.
hit points right now.
I just wanted to make sure.
That's 11 Arcana. I don't think
11. I mean, you've heard of cursed swords, not enough to know what to deal or what to do to deal.
All right. I think our best bet is going to be to get him upstairs, get him tied up. He should be unconscious for a little while, deal with the problem in the town, and then come back and deal with this. I don't like going into this without Tim, but right at the moment he is a loaded trebuchet aimed at us.
The only problem is the sword and him are going to be in the same place.
What do you know about this sword? You tell me everything, Darjan.
I don't know that much.
All right, tell me what you know.
I know it's cursed and I know it talks to him.
A talking sword, even better.
In his head, it doesn't talk out loud, but it talks to him and it tells him to do stuff.
You
I
don't
think
know
that's-
that.
I
You don't
thought
know
that's
that.
the part I thought it talks to you.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
It does talk to me, but I didn't say that. I
Okay.
just said
Scrubby.
Sorry. Since we all know that. I thought, okay, sorry. I thought that you said that one.
All right, a cursed sword. Those
It's
are
cursed. It's cursed. And that's why we know it sticks to his hand. We saw that.
Is that why he burned his hand so badly?
That's why, so it wouldn't stick.
Oh.
Okay.
I kind of feel bad about giving him a hard time about that.
No, don't.
Oh,
Don't. It
We
was
made-
the sword. It wasn't him. It was the sword.
We made
Well,
crispy
and-
pork skins the next morning and bacon. I remember now. All coming back.
And if he's going to be closed off enough to not tell us things, you have every right to give him a hard time.
Teenagers.
I wonder if there is, sorry, Winley, a more powerful cleric around here that can do something like a dispel curse.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't do that.
But
Well,
that
he-
is a,
Yeah, no. Tim just feels really badly. He feels like he's not worthy. So you guys just make him feel better, okay? Let's make him
we'll
feel
deal
better.
with that after we deal with the things attacking the town.
Okay.
His feelings are important and valid and everything else, but right now there's people dying.
Okay. Let's get him up to the room and
Yeah.
Tie him up. We tie
Down.
him up well.
Yeah.
Who's the best at tying knots? Who
I would
had?
say with the time that you have, you can tie
I got
something sufficient.
Dex. I got
Ranger
Dex.
moment.
Just truss him up within an inch of his life.
Depends on how deep you want to go. Like if you want to go full, like
Yeah.
okay,
I will leave it to them. So I'll haul him up to his room and leave the tying up to them while I go change out of the dress and put my armor on.
okay. So that will take you about 10 minutes.
Yes.
The
Should
other
be enough time for
three-
them to get him really, really well tied up.
Onto the bed so he can't just get up or anything. Right?
Okay.
I think on the floor would be better because then he can't roll off onto the floor and maybe like worm his way. Unless you want to tie him to the bed.
To the bed. To the bed. To the bed. I know how to do
Okay.
that.
I wasn't going to say it.
Well,
when Lisa's
Yeah.
Argent, how do you know how to no,
Nope,
never mind.
Nope, don't ask that question.
Actually, I will ask someone to roll. The main tire
Oh.
will roll a sleight of hand check. Actually, please do so.
say that one more time.
Sleight of hand check for whoever's going to be the main
Yep.
tire.
Yep. I will do so. 21.
21. Thank you so much. So, you tie him up really nice and good.
He could still breathe. He could still,
Yeah.
but he's
And
not going anywhere.
Winley will go over and put a pillow under his head.
That's sweet. All right, and then I'll come back in dressed in my armor with my sword, like strapping my sword belt on as I come in, and just like shift my shield to my arm. Let's go deal with some bloody sea spawn.
And hopefully, since Winley wasn't the main tire, she would have gone and changed out of her clothes
Yeah.
as well and put her leather armor on.
Yeah.
Nope,
Ink was gonna-
I've got this. I got this.
Ink will throw on his leather armor.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm still
And-
wearing my fancies because I had to do the tying.
Yeah. And I mean, you're a bard. We don't want you to get too close to things anyway, unless you absolutely have to.
Have to. I leave my jacket here so so I don't get that messed up.
That's fair. And I'll use. How are you? How's everyone for healing?
I'm fine.
I'm almost half.
Wow.
I
Oh,
Yeah.
I could use some too.
Nope. Shut up.
And for you.
I love you, Nick. I'm so sorry.
I told you guys to tie me up.
We didn't realize that it was going to end that fast. I forgot that sleep is such a short spell.
Oh, I remember sleep is a short spell.
I never use it.
Oh, I do.
That's fair.
Do you want company, Nick? This is out of gag. Like Ink
No,
can
no.
sit there and feel bad for you if you
Go
want.
have fun. Go have fun. Kill sea monsters.
we'll go find Sigmund. We'll find him.
Yeah.
There you go. What is your what is half of your health, Argent? How much are you down?
Okay, my max is 23. I'm on 12 right now.
Okay, then I will give you 11 with lay on hands.
All right.
Inqua, Winley, how are you two doing?
I'm still at max.
Yeah, and I just got bumped once in our last little charade.
Cool. Then I will use 4 of mine for myself because I can do that. And I'm ready to go. Let's go hunt some sea spawn.
Let's go.
I'm so sorry, Nick.
But
So, All right. So
Those things
got,
poisoned me. Like, I don't want to fight them again.
and we've got our equipment, like we have our hand bows and all that kind of stuff. So we're good.
In leaving the room, James, do we see? I guess I'll ask first. Who do we see, and what do we see? Just in leaving the room, or on the.
Yeah, as you all exit off of that second banister, you look around and you see on that like circular area on the far left side for you, closest to the stairs, the one room is with the two guards that were with the person that Winley noticed, and I believe only Isolt who clocked that Winley shrunk. I believe it was Isolt.
I think I did, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think so.
Like,
Just because I know her so well. And
Well,
saw her
Izzy,
go like,
you said something to me.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Didn't we also we all were perceptive? We all noticed she was uncomfortable with them, or she was trying to shift, right?
Yeah, I think everybody knows.
Yeah, we noticed the shifting. Yeah, but we didn't know why.
Right,
but
right.
Isolt clocked the
Mhm.
the line of sight. Cool. So that is what you see. Those two, head to toe, almost white, but has gold and red vest kind of things. Their clothing is very loose and flowy, and they do have each of them scimitars out. With one thing in particular, you notice that their tops have white wrapping and then a singular white cloth that kind of just goes across like this, but only see their eyes.
Okay. I will casually be between Winley and them because something about them freaked her out, and I don't have time to ask about it right now, but I'm going to help shield her, quite literally.
Okay.
And I think Winley will notice and just look over and give like a knowing smile, like as a thank you.
No, I love you, kid.
But yeah, you do eventually make your way down into the lower portions, and at which point Gregory and Jeneth have basically begun to board up the front door.
All right. I'll come up and like tap Gregory on the shoulder. Let us out first.
Oh, yes. Certainly.
Thank
Take the
you.
case of all of your attire now.
We should tell him that we
I was
had
going to say,
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we had to leave one of ours up in our room. He's not feeling well, so he'll be up there.
Don't, and then equal point to Jen to be like, do not let him know where that thing is that we just left you.
Certainly, yes.
Return, put a gentle
Also-
hand on Linkle's shoulder. Stop scaring the girl.
Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. I just.
And also, if he happens to wake up and happens to scream, just ignore it, please.
He's just not feeling well. He's not feeling well, and we've got to go help the rest of
Yeah.
the.
He's got the vapors. He's got the
Check.
vapors. He's a little.
No, he's not feeling well.
Oh, all right. Well, I understand if that is. Yes.
Thank you.
And I'll actually like pull out a couple of gold pieces and pass them over. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Janice, thank you very much. You four exit out from the sunset horizon. The streets itself have not changed that much. You do notice, taking a clock of everything, because everybody's got a passive perception of 14, that within this richer district, like, windows have been shuttered and closed, and it is dead quiet here. But you do hear, towards the dock area, more sounds.
All right, I'm going to turn my head side to side, listening for where the biggest trouble is, and be like, that way. Let's go.
Is the oh, am I muted? Oh, is the green flashing still occurring above us?
Just
Oh shoot, we should have asked what that was. If Gregory knew.
yeah, you see that every 20 seconds or so, it comes across.
Shall we? And I'll take the lead. My sword in my hand, shield on my arm.
Mm-hmm. And as you all begin to run and weave through the opulent buildings of the merchant district, and you return back into what was probably more of an original old town of Leylon, where the buildings are a little bit more either mud-based or rock-based with thatched roofs, you begin to quickly hear more and more the sounds of battle happening you reach the point of the area where you were with your horses that you could not descend before, and you look down, and across that dockside you see about 10 or so guards, town guards along the docks, dealing with multiple sea spawn that have just come on through the water.
How looking at it, do I think Inqua could reach the sea spawn with his longbow from up here?
I would say
Because
a good
longbows
amount
have a
of them.
hell of a range.
Yeah, I mean, with a longbow for sure. Yes.
Inqua, you might want to post up here and start picking off the sea spawn.
Got it. And then he'll pull out one of his arrows and just start.
Cool.
Roll
Roll
an attack if you'd like.
Sure. I am going to sharpshoot this one.
Okay.
Which was a 19 plus 1 because of that. So that'll be a dirty 20.
Neat.
Dirty 20. Roll some damage.
All right. That is a 3 plus 2 plus 10. So that's going to be 15 damage.
15. One of them that you see down below, you just go. And as I'm assuming you three are beginning to descend?
Yeah.
As you three begin to descend, you watch as this arrow just and then falls back into the water. Cool.
How many are there? Like, can we gauge how many? Because I'm going to keep rolling until they get there.
Yes. Go ahead and roll another one.
That's going to be a 19.
19.
For 6 plus, what was it? 6 plus. Yeah, that's an 18 for one of them.
18
How many should I roll before they get there? Yeah.
Roll one more.
Okay. That won't hit.
Okay.
So
that's
I mean maybe it will. Will a 6 hit?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
The second one flies and falls over. The third one flies wide as you notice that your friends are getting close. At this point, I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
You too, Nick.
Here we go.
Yes, Inqua as well.
No, Nick, I said Nick.
Thank you
Nick.
for clearing the path a bit for us, dear. I want the orange one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to dirty up the map. Okay.
Want to dirty up the map?
Oh, I was gonna put in the guardsmen that were fighting
Yeah.
the other ones, but we'll say they're around. Okay, so first off, we have 25 to 20, 20 to 15. For a
What'd you get?
what number did you get?
Oh, 15.
15. Thank you. Okay, so that leaves 15 to 10.
12.
12. And what do you get?
That'll be a 4.
4. Okay.
That's a mood.
And
Yeah.
what do you get, Inqua?
4 as well.
4.
Oh.
Who has the higher dex?
For passive or
Just regular. I believe that's
14.
Inqua.
Then Ingwa has higher.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if he didn't have higher dex.
Yeah.
He's a ranged weapon person.
Okay. Cool. That's a 5. There we go. 55. Whatever. Let's add some music.
Let's do this.
And let's add you all in here.
Yes, give me the map. Ooh.
So, Inqua, you're far off, but you're in that corner there. And
Matt?
I would say
Oh.
something like this. If you guys want to arrange yourself in that corner.
Yeah, that looks about right. Are they in the
Yeah.
water? All the sea spawn?
Yep.
Frick.
Or, I mean, there's ones that are around that are kind of fighting, but we'll put one here and we'll put one like here, and then these ones are advancing.
Okay.
Sure. Like
And
that.
Winley will say, "Let's go fishing."
Right, let's make sure you have all of your...
I love your sense of humor.
Okay, first up, Darjan with Isolt on deck.
Thank you.
Right. Well, I'm trying to figure out, if I can get in a place to be able to push them around. I am going to use my hand crossbow.
Okay.
And the range, it's like 30. Oh, this guy's here. Oh, he's within 30. He's right
Oh,
there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I can get the guy way over there. But I think I'll get the close one first. I'll try to see if I can get the close one.
Okay.
All right. And I'm proficient, so I can put my proficiency bonus. 13?
13 hits.
Yes. Okay. 1d6 plus 3. 5.
5 damage as it sinks into its chest, breaking a few of the barnacles that have latched on there. This one looks at you and then has the poisonous quills from before just...
The sounds, I don't like them.
Okay, anything else you'd like to do, Argent?
Let's see. Do I want to run? No, I think that's going to be fine for now. I will let the next person know.
Okay, go ahead, Isolt. And next are the sea spawn.
All right, I'm gonna run up on this guy up here because
Okay.
it seems to be where the sea spawn are heading, at least for the moment. And I'm going to make an attack on him. Whatever. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Brilliant. And that is with my longsword that I'm doing one-handed. So that is a 9 damage.
9 damage. You cleave into its clavicle, good 2 inches in. This one, its tentacle just kind of...
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to rip my sword back out and shield bash him. Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics to try to shove him back into the water.
Okay. That's not bad. What you got?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, 16. Boom. Whoosh. Lands back into the water.
Sweet. And that's the end of my turn. That's all I can do.
Turn. Next up is Lissy Spawn. So, this one, you shove him back, comes back out, lands up onto the dock side over here. Kind of half and half, sort of, you know. And it's going to whip out with its tentacle. Which will do... Let's see. Make... Yeah. So just with the tentacle, will be hitting you with a 22.
22 will hit.
22 hits for 5 damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
Just the pure strain of the tentacle just constricts inwards and holds you in place. Meanwhile, this one comes up and it's got long claws that just kind of jut out like talons and is going to rake across your body for which one is that? That one. Yeah. So 2 unarmed attacks. That one's not going to hit, but a 22.
22 hits.
So that will be a d4 for 6 damage.
Wow. Okay.
And then it's going to try and bite you for a 9.
That won't hit me.
As it clamps down on your chainmail and just...
I just like shrug my shoulder at it as hard as I can. Like, nope. Fuck you.
This one over here,
I swear.
being shot by Darjon's gonna come over and just... You fire a thing at it, it brings up its quills.
Oh no.
Shoots one at you. You definitely dodge out of the way for a 7 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to try and claw at you. That one's not gonna hit, but a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And it will do 3 damage
3 damage. Right.
as it rakes across your body. And let's see, we got you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And among you, there's a good chunk of just guards and bystanders who have poles that are just trying to beat away the ones that are currently in fighting with you all. Inkwa, you are up with Winley on deck.
I am going to, from where I am vantage point, see the one that is engaged with the grappler here.
The grappler is by the post over here.
Oh, then the grappler.
Mhm.
Right, he's gonna see the grappler, and
This one that was right on top of me.
I thought it was 2, but I will. Whichever one is the grappler, with an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Wonderful. So that's going to be a. I should know this one out. 17.
17
Damn.
damage. You feel the slack and the tentacle around you dissipate, Isolt, as this one just bumps into the pole and then falls into the water.
I'll turn toward where I know Inqua is and tip a little 2-finger salute.
Yeah, and he just winks at her. He knows, even though he knows she can't see it.
No, but I can sense the wink anyway. Nice.
Next up, Winley.
Winley is going to see this guy who just tried to shoot a quill at Darjan and cast Toll the Dead on it.
All right.
So it'll have
It
to
is
make a wisdom saving throw. My save DC is 14.
That is a natural 8 or 8.
Awesome. And it is damage, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Let me get the right dice for that then. Will be 8 damage.
8 damage as the spectral bell manifests in front of you, Darjan. Boom.
Nice. I like the tune.
You can see some of the blood just kind of coming out of the gill section. Just...
Ring my bell.
Is it still standing?
Still standing,
Okay.
but very, very...
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon
Nice.
Oh,
against the one that is engaged with Isolt.
Salt. Let's see. Let me get you a thing you can move around. I should draw you a spiritual weapon.
She's going to manifest it as like a giant fish hook, like Maui's fish hook.
Yes.
Maui.
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't have a fish hook, but here's a fairy dragon.
Oh.
I will give you control of it. There you go. So that is your spiritual weapon. And it manifests in front of the one in front of Isolt, who's raked across it with its 2 claws and is going to attack.
Yep. Oh, only a 7, unfortunately.
7. It pulled away after being shrugged off and notices and dodges out of the way. Cool. Anything else, Winley?
Let me see. I think I might just move back 1.
Okay. Next up is Darjan at the top of the order with Isolt on deck.
Right. Oh, looks like we got some bits.
500 bits from Tamago Tora to kill some sea fangs.
Thank
Alright.
you, Tamago Tora.
Okay, since this guy is right in front of me, let's see. So I had my crossbow in one hand, I have my rapier, and I'm gonna try to squish it.
Okay. Skewer it away.
All right. 12? Is
12
hitting?
hits.
Yes.
Nice.
Oof. All right. Oh, this one's a 1d8. That's 5 more on that guy.
5 more. Just skewers through the chest and it... You pull back.
Yes.
Lands down on the dock in front of you.
Get that blood off of there. Okay. As I do have, let's see, how far away are we from Inqua right now?
Inqua, 80 feet.
Okay. Because I have a bonus action. I can do inspiration to give 5 temporary hit points within 60 feet. So I want to give everybody. Can I give to myself too?
I think so. As
I can
long as
get see.
it's-
I see myself. Okay.
Can you
Great.
see anyone in this rain? Really?
Get 5 temporary hit points.
Sweet. Thank you.
Cool.
Yep. And then you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks if you wanted to move.
I'm happy where I'm at.
I figured, but I thought I'd
appreciate it.
throw
How many
it out.
people was that for?
That was for 3. So you get it, and Isolta and myself. And that was my bonus action. So next.
Okay. Next up is Isolt with the sea spawn on deck.
All right, I'm going to hold on. Let me check something really quickly. Yeah, as a free action, I'm going to press the button on the shock and drop that I have on my sword to add an extra D4 of electrical damage to my attacks, and then I'm going to take an attack on the guy in front of me.
I thought you were gonna drop it in the water.
No, I like my sword. I like my sword. It was blessed by LaRue. I'm not pulling that nonsense. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Brilliant. So that is a D8 and a D4. 7 plus 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. You cleave into the midsection across the belly, and you see some sparks emanate. It's very close as the entrails begin to fall out. It's interesting because it's like sea foam is also kind of coming out of its stomach along with its innards.
Gross. I'm gonna push it away from me again with another bonus action.
All right.
Just shield bash it. Dirty 20.
Push it off the docks and back into the water. Nick, just to have some engagement here, could you roll me a D4?
Rod.
Did he hear you?
Did he hear that it was for him?
Oh yeah, Nick, would you
Nick?
mind rolling me a D4?
D4. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was
No worries.
reading as to what my options are. Sorry, guys, I rolled a 1.
A 1. Inqua, up above where you are, you hear one person be like, "Shit!" as one of the sea spawn is beginning to make its way towards you.
Towards me?
Towards you! It had escaped one of the ones within town.
Ah. Oh, we got biddies.
Oh, VV Friend gives 500 bits to the players.
Thank you, friend.
baby friend. Cool. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, it is the sea spawn's
Oh.
turn.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought I was like, I don't think it's my turn yet. So great.
So the sea spawn, let's make a quick little battlefield for Inqua here. We'll say that should be good. Have you somewhere like this, and then below is the dock sign. So this one rushes up towards you. And let's see, these ones get upwards and begin to make their way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's going to dash in because it doesn't have anything else to do, but it gets here. So let's take off with the one up top with Inqua. This one's seeing you, and you look into its eyes and it look into yours. And you notice that there's a bit of a change in the shape of the eyes. And it looks kind of like your eyes reflecting back before it blinks again and comes back to being normal as it comes in and tries to rake at you with its claws. That is going to be a 21 and a 23 to hit.
I'm muted. They definitely both hit.
That is going to be 10 damage.
Cool.
And this one's going to try and bite on you. Is that a 12?
That does not hit.
As it sinks into your leather armor, you're a little bit perplexed by the eyes that you were taken by the 2 claws, but you were able to reconvene yourself and you take the bite on the shoulder with your armor. Cool. This one with Darjan is going to take 2 attacks. One definitely not going to hit. The other one is a 15 to hit
Yeah.
for 5 damage.
Right. There goes my temp.
And this one with its tentacle is going to try and lash at you for 14.
Ah, yeah.
For 5 more damage, and you were grappled. All right, this one with Winley has the poison quills, but it's first going to make its claw attacks. Oh my god. 20 and an 18.
Good lord.
Yep, those both hit.
For 3 plus 4, so 7 damage.
Wait, so its extra movement wasn't its action?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yep, that one rushed in. Is like, I can't do anything else.
Damn.
1
Damn.
second, wait. I need to wait 6 seconds. But the 2 with Isolt. Let's see. This one is Bitey. Let's get Bitey first.
Bitey.
That's a 22 and a 15.
22 will hit, 15 will not. This
Okay.
is why I put my armor on.
That'll be 5 damage.
All right. And there goes my 10 hit points.
And Bitey will go for a 24 hit.
That will hit.
And that will be 4 damage.
All right.
And then below, Poison Quill here is going to take 2 claw attacks. Those aren't going to hit. 12 and a 8.
I don't think that'll hit any of us.
And a 15 for the Poison Quills.
On who?
On you.
No.
So as this one tries to break across and tries to shoot some quills out at you, nothing transpires. Okay.
I like get my shield in the way and it just ding 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 ding.
Mm-hmm. Inkwa, you are up with Winley on deck.
Okay. Real quick about the eyes, meaning they looked like my eyes, or they looked like there was someone. Like, I guess I'm just trying to say, are they under some type of hexy, majexy kind of thing, or?
Sexy, I
For
like
you,
that.
it's when you looked at it compared to the other sea spawn, kind of have like those more fish round piscine eyes. This one, when it blinked, it looked more draconic, and you're like, what? And then it blinked back, and then it's
Oh, okay. So I am gonna back away from it, saying something in draconic like, "Can you understand me?"
it'll
I know
take an
I'm
attack
just
of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
It does not.
Mm-hmm.
Does it respond? Because if not, I'm about to
It does
zap
not.
in it. Okay. So then I'm gonna be backing away, pulling out a thing, and point blank. Not really. I'm not gonna hit it. So that's a 4. So
Into a building behind.
cool. And then we'll back away. I know I can't back away further, but the rest of my movement, which is that.
Okay. We'll say that edge of the map is like the cliffside leading down into the lower area.
Okay.
If you want to like mentally be like, I'm gonna keep going down along the way. Yeah, we can do
No,
that.
this is good. I'm just missed shooting him 10 feet in front of me. It's cute.
All right. Winley, you're up with DJ on deck.
Winley is going to look at the one right in front of her and say, I didn't know sashimi was on the menu, and she's gonna get her hand axe and hack at it.
I love her.
That is awesome.
That'll be 14.
14 hits.
Okay. And let's see. Ooh, yeah, max damage. So 6 plus 1, 7.
7 damage. You cleave in and it catches its right arm, but then you also hear it crack and then go even a little more, and you hear a couple rids just go.
Okay. And then I'm trying to see my spiritual weapon here. If I move it, here, which is the max I can move. Can I hit it on the diagonal?
Yes.
Be able to. It's 5
Okay.
feet.
Cool. So then for my bonus action, I'll hit it again with that.
Get it.
Oh, and then that's still with like spell casting modifier, right?
Mhm.
Oh, dang. That will be only an 8.
8.
Pretty sure
You
weapon is
cleave
not rolling
in, and
well.
as you are also
Oh.
bringing your Maui hook over, it comes down with. You hit it with so much force on your axe. It comes down and swoops past.
Whoops.
Cool.
And yeah, she'll stay put, obviously.
Next up, Darjan Isolt on deck.
All right. Well, it worked so well last time. I'm going to stick this thing with my rapier. Oh, yeah. 24.
13 hits, man.
I know. I had to count it out because I had to hear it, right? And then I rolled my damage is 11.
11 damage. Nice.
I got full damage.
Nice.
Woo!
Nicely done.
You skewer it, and when you pull back, it doesn't look like it did much, but you can immediately see that it just kind of falters a bit. But it's just like a.
Those are fun.
You hit it good somewhere.
You hit it real good.
Yeah, flourish, get off the blood as Isolt, you're up.
Yes.
Is it this one that looks like it's hanging on by like 3 hit points?
Yes it is.
Excellent. I will make an attack on that one. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. That's 21 to hit.
21 to hit.
And 12 points of damage.
12 points. You go for the neck and the head falls off and the body just crumples onto the pier.
And I would actually like to ask permission to use the one more time and take another action to attack the other one that's next to me.
Okay.
Brilliant. Go good with that. Do some more stabbing. Yeah. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Brilliant. And, oof, not great damage. 8 damage.
8 damage. You cleave into the side of its chest and a bit of lightning sparks. But that was good hits. Did you say 7 or 8? Sorry.
8.
8, thank you. All right.
And then I'm just gonna, because I can, use a bonus action to smack him away from me with my shield. So
Okay.
athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
It's too bad it doesn't do damage.
I know, but I can knock him prone with it. So that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, I want to smack him down to the ground, so he has to use his movement to
Okay,
get
so he's
up.
prone then.
There's a difference between pro to falling C-spot and being pushed back C-spot.
The difference in the sound effects. I should hire you
Yes.
to do Foley for me
There
sometime.
you go.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
C-spawn. Yeah, let's start with the one you knocked up. It gets back up and just gonna take 2 claws at you. Those aren't going to hit. A 11 and a 15.
Nope.
And I believe this was a bitey.
He is a bitey.
That is a 13.
Does not hit.
Okay, this one in front of Winley was not a tentacle, but not a bitey. Poison Quill. It's going to take its 2 claw attacks at you. One's a 13 to hit.
Yep.
That will be a 5 damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to Poison Quill at you. That's a 7.
Nope.
Block it with your hand axe. And the one in front of Darjan, I believe, is a tentacle boy. So it's going to
Yes.
claw out. That one's not going to hit, but a 19
Oh, yeah.
for max damage 6.
Ow.
And then tentacle, not 20. For
Second nat 20 of the day. First DM nat 20.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be 12 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah.
The tentacle whips across and then poof, just knocks Darjan over. This one, in front of Inkwa, it's looking at you, Inkwa, and then its eyes blink again, and it looks draconic, and then its mouth just kind of opens up. And you hear this voice of, "Son of Typhon, come, please." And then it blinks back and then lunges in for an attack.
Guys, they're talking now.
I hear
That's
you.
not going to hit, but
Yeah, I
the
know.
claw will for 23 to hit.
Oh, there's a damage. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah.
That's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
And I think this was a bitey boy. Yeah, bitey boy. That's 13 to hit.
If my armor is 13, what does that mean? Sorry.
It hits.
If you meet it, you beat it. He got through.
Sinks down into your shoulder as for 3 damage.
Ooh, guys, Ink was not looking too hot.
Okay. That is the sea spawn. Inkwa, you're up.
And as it bites down on his shoulder and after hearing it talk, since he is on the side of the cliff, he's going to attempt to grab it and throw it down the cliff. Like, just
Okay.
take him and throw him down.
Roll a strength check.
Nat 20.
Yes.
For a total of
That's plus my strength,
your-
yeah.
Athletics?
Or athletics. What is it?
Like a
Oh yeah,
23 either way. 23.
23. I rolled a 21, but hey yo,
Ooh.
you grab it and you just and over this little rope barrier that was holding people from falling off the cliff, and you just watch it tumble 30 feet onto a thatched roof and onto the dock, and it takes. And it lands into the roof and does not move.
And then he'll kind of look down and assess how his friends are doing. Seeing Darjan
I'm out.
out and getting nervous, he'll get ready for his next round.
Okay, next up is Winley.
So Winley's gonna see that Darjan went down thanks to this guy next to her, and she's gonna kind of just whip around to it and say, "Ding dong, the fish is dead," and cast Hold the Dead on it.
All right, wisdom saving throw for a 2.
No, and it's damaged.
It is.
That will be a 7.
7.
Mhm.
As it falls to its death.
Yeah, and then seeing that it's no longer a threat, it's going to Winley's going to use her bonus action to try once more with this dang spiritual weapon to attack the one in front of her. 16.
16 hits.
Let me remind myself what the damage is on it.
I think it's a D8 plus your
Yeah,
spellcasting.
D8. Yeah. Where's my 8? Okay. 3 plus 4, 7.
3 plus 4 plus 7.
No, just 7.
Oh, 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4.
1 plus
Comes
2
in
Is 7, yeah.
like the Knott's Berry Farm ride that's kind of like a hammer or whatever it is, and just and it is dead. Cool.
And Winley does a little dance.
Well done.
As you dance, Darjan, you feel your life slowly slipping away. Roll a death saving throw, please.
I've never
buddy.
actually had to do that before. What is it?
Basically,
Roll a
you
d20. 10 or higher, you succeed, or you take a success, and
Gotcha. Okay.
9 and below.
I got an 8. I got an
Alright, you
8.
take 1 fail.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
I know, but okay.
Next up
Yeah.
is Isolt.
All right, I'm going to attack the thing that's right in front of me. And it seems to be the last problem at the moment. Cool, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Come on. Oh, really? All right, 8 points of damage.
Claim the kill.
Yes. All right, so like taking in the situation of what's going on and realizing this is the last person that is on the dock, I'm just gonna like counterbalance myself with my shield and stab the sea spawn directly through the center of the face.
Mm-hmm.
And with the electricity just crackling as it hits the water and the brains and everything that has to do with the sea spawn, and it just drops, twitching as the electricity dances through what's left of its brain.
Mm-hmm. This one having more of a crustacean mandible, like just kind of clicking and clacking at you, and you just smells like cooked crab. And then falls on the deck, dead.
Cool. And I'll use a free action to turn the shocker thing off again.
Okay. Combat is over.
Winley's gonna rush over to Darjan
Mm-hmm.
and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. That's so 13 plus 4, 17.
17.
Healing.
Are you a life cleric?
Yeah.
Isn't there something where you can add more to the spell to a healing spell because you're a life cleric?
I think there is. What do I add for that? I'd have to look back.
It should be under your features and traits.
The creature gains 2 plus the spell. Okay, so 17 plus. What's our what level are we at right now?
Level
4.
It's
Plus 6, so 23.
Well, it's plus the spell's level, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Then plus 2, so plus 4, 17, so 21.
Sorry, not trying to make things more complicated, but
Oh, give her as many hit points as we can, or them.
you're muted, DJ. Ooh.
All right. As you all gather your breaths, Inqua up above. Roll me a perception check.
Sure.
12 plus 4, 16.
16 off on the side, being on the cliff side and being able to see more of the coast and on a higher ground. You see that green light trace across the sky and look towards its origin. And you see off, even in the rain and a bit of the fog, just looks like a small, due to its distance, lean, tall building. The green light.
Saruman.
Is
Go
it a lighthouse?
Yeah. I mean, if Ink was seen in a lighthouse, you'd be able to assess that. Yeah, it's probably a lighthouse. The light that's coming from it is ridiculously strong, just due to the
Sure.
distance that you're able to see it and how small it looks.
Okay. And did the creature say to me, "Son of Typhon"?
Mm-hmm.
It did. Oh. Okay. Okay. Clarifying. Ink was gonna kind of gussy down towards the dock while everyone's fixing themselves up to try and reacquire some of the arrows. I don't know if he's able to get any.
I would say you were able to get.
Because I know
Great.
2 of them were definitely... Okay, cool. And then he'll relay the information. Oh, one of them talked, and there's a lighthouse with the green light, and I don't know where we should go from here.
Do we think that the lighthouse is a cause of all of this?
Maybe all I'll say is that thing talked to me, and
What did it say?
it seemed to know who I was and or where I came from. It did reference the dragon god Typhon, which I was brought up to believe I was a direct descendant of, but I don't. I think it's a lie, but
Wow.
Oh, we can make a song about that.
well, we will
I
see.
mean, maybe it's true if there's external validation. Let's make our way over to that. Like, I'm going to scan the sea to see if there's any more sea spawn coming up and at us.
At this point, you notice that most of the people that had been dealing with the extraneous ones have felled them as well. There are a few injured and wounded. And as you are able to take a look around, you notice that, of course, there were the walls on the land portion of Leylon, but out into the water, you see a couple small little islands. And just a little bit further than that, just long, tall poles in which netting had been draped across. One of which seems to have been torn.
Is there any townsfolk near us that look like they are of reasonable faculty at the moment?
You do notice a few of the town guard, very simple leather armors that are just kind of like putting in the final sticks in. You see a couple fishermen who are just kind of taking their fishing poles or spears that they have and just trying to jab it in, and more out of spite than making sure it's actually dead. You do notice one person who's very tall, broad shoulders, just breathing off a good 50 feet away, further down the dock.
Okay, I'll approach them because if we don't have to go into the lighthouse, I want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
While we're walking over that way, Ink was kind of bloody and beaten. I don't know if anyone has any potions and or healing moments left, but he's at 9 out of 32.
I'll reach over, kind of absently, put a hand on his shoulder, and give him 5 from my pool for lay on hands. 'Cause that's all I've got left.
Thank you.
You know, I got you.
You approach this very, very tall man, broad shoulders, easily good 250 pounds, 6'3", 6'4". Has a very distinct curled mustache, short buzz cut hair, and his shield isn't on his arm, it is on his back, and it is massive, taking up almost like the entirety of his back. And in his hand, he just kind of leans on a great axe and just,
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am Isolde Argry. I am a Knight of the Unicorn. May I ask who you are?
I am Horace Broadshield. A pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure to meet you. I was curious. Do you know what that is? And I'll point up at the lighthouse.
That used to be one of our abandoned lighthouses. When there used to be, I guess, a larger town in this many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a purpose for it, and until recently, we thought it was of no use, or hasn't been in any use.
Any notion why it's active now?
None.
Fantastic. Thank you.
But yeah, no problem.
All right. I'll gather up the others and be like, I think that's our target. Shall we, gentlefolk?
Do you think that Tim is okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we need to check in on him before?
Yeah.
Smash cut 2.
Look, with what little I know about cursed swords, he's going to want to have that, and I don't know what having it is going to do to him.
Well, if we
Right,
take him...
that would be common lore for cursed swords.
I mean, like, based off what you saw with him, you're like, yeah, he'd
maybe
want
the
it.
farther away we get him from it, the better.
I don't think that's how that works. If it's even a semi-sentient magic item.
What?
anything that is cursed will latch tenterhooks into the brain, and it's an obsession.
Horace.
Yes.
Mr. Broadshield. Do you reside in this area? Sorry, my voice is going, guys. I can't.
I
Yeah,
am.
dude, take care of yourself.
I'm the captain of the militia here.
Oh, girl. Okay. That's not Inqua, sorry. Question for you. Is there perhaps by chance a cleric or someone in the area that might have a dealing with a shall we say cursed item? You being the broad sword you are, broad shield you are, I'm sure that you know all of the clerics.
I googled a map of Leylon and I can't find the original map that I used. Oh, there it is. Okay. Who do we have? Okay. Of course there is. Well, begins to kind of like twirl at the mustache. We do have a shrine for the goddess of luck, Timora, as well as a larger building for Lathander. Might be
Perfect.
able to help. I'm not exactly the most pious, so quite unsure.
Lathander would be a good bet, though.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Broadshield.
Certainly. Is there anything else I can help you out with?
Inqua looks so awkward. I love it.
Nope.
Well, thank you all so much for dealing with these kicks one off of the pier edge sea things. So,
how long have these things been threatening the town? Is this a regular occurrence? And I'll glance over at the netting that was torn.
yeah, it started a good 3 or so weeks ago, but none of this number or ferocity.
Any notion what started it?
Quite unsure.
Fair enough.
But first time I've seen those lights before, and first time they've acted like this, so.
Seems a reasonable correlation to draw. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Broadshield.
Thank you, Mr. Broadshield.
So
And I wink at him.
he winks back.
All right, shall we?
As you all begin, or where are you headed?
I maybe an aside would talk to DJ or everyone and just be like, I think strength in numbers, there's whatever's happening over in the lighthouse. If maybe we could swing by Lathander's shrine with Tim, since he's still unconscious for a little while longer. We won't have to deal with him being angsty and emo, and we can like just separate this. I don't know how swords work, but
he's going to be angsty and emo, but not cursed.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, teenagers. What can you do?
Yeah.
Teenagers.
We may want to stop off at the temple first and see if there's anyone of that level of strength. And
that's a smart idea.
Yeah,
see if we
let's
can
do
bring
it.
them with us back to the.
Mr. Broadshield.
Return once again.
Yes.
We just can't leave you.
Yeah. Inqua is just fascinated by his, like, he's never seen such a strange mustache before. But where would the shrine to Lathander?
Lathander. And he points along the docks, and you notice that the stairs you came down was like on the northern side, and he points up that the stairs come up again on the southern side a little bit away. It's like, if you go up that way and you go across the street, hook a right, you'll be there. You'll see the large sun on this front.
Thank you, Mr. Broadshield.
Certainly. All right, folks, let's get this cleaned up, and starts to kick the bodies back into the water.
All right.
Yeah.
following those directions, we'll head to the temple, I guess. Because if we can get Tim separated from this thing, that would be ideal.
Yeah. Yes, very.
And as you all begin to head that way, as you mentioned, Tim, in the darkness of unconsciousness, you just kind of flit around in that space for a while. And like Mercury, the voice just slips in. Tiller. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh,
I like where this is going.
it's a promising start.
I'm very confident this is all going to work out.
It'll be fantastic. He's just gonna offer you a drink and to cut you loose.
Yeah.
Who knows what Alcantor is thinking? I do. But they don't, and neither do you. So come back after the break. But first, we're all going to get a little water. Oh, wow. Look. It's a magic drink.
Yeah, my door is eating your cup.
Like magic.
Water.
But yes, we'll be back after we get some water, do that bio break stuff. So do you. And see you all in about 7 to 10 minutes. Bye. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak, Quest and Chaos. Yeah, they just dealt with some sea spawn after their friend Tim here is dealing with some
Issues.
attachment issues. But within the darkness of unconsciousness, Tim, you hear, Tiller. What are we going to do with you?
What? She's strong. What was I supposed to do?
You're strong too, my friend. And yet you wish to hold yourself back. I saw that brief moment. The arcane is in your blood.
Yeah, I'm aware. I know.
Is this conversation too much, being an omnipotent voice in darkness? Would you like a more,
No, you're just telling me things I already know. I'm fully aware that it's...
No. I understand voices in your head. It's a lot. Let me simplify. At which point you kind of, not even like a whip of wind, but you just kind of see some silver dust kind of coalesce in the darkness. At which point, within it, a tall figure kind of just emerges, dressed in very simple silver and black vest, down into black trousers and black boots. Bare arms that show lavender skin, and silver eyes that match silver hair. Very short on the sides, a little bit more flop on the top. High cheekbones. A very, very attractive drow male. Looks kind of young, as far as drows go. And he looks at you. Is this better? Can we have this conversation?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Well,
seemed
I
so
can't-
reticent before. I'm just making
Can't
sure.
stop you. I'm completely... Pretty sure I'm unconscious. This feels
Well,
like
yes.
unconscious.
But it is a good portion to talk. You're a little less, how should I say this? You're a little more withholding when you're conscious. Yeah, you're more free to speak. Say what's on your mind. I mean, you can nod. I know exactly what you're thinking, but it's better to have a conversation.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to make you the best you can be. I'm gone from this world, obviously, except for being in a tried little metal prison, which I must say it has been nice to get some exercise in.
Cut loose?
Ha ha ha! See, there we go. There we go. You don't even joke around with your friends like this. You're always so dour.
Well, since you're already dead, basically, there's no harm in building attachments.
So you prefer to be attached with dead people. Necrophiliac? I mean, no judgment.
No, it's just that given my lineage, I'll probably be joining you sooner than you think.
Lineage. Tiller. We are free to do what we wish. Obviously, what I did against House Balazan ended with my death, but we decide. And I can see that in you. You want to make a decision. But your crescent name holds you back. Come on. Really?
Look, I'm going to take care of this one last thing before I go.
You're not going to go. Because I'm going to help you. But, I mean, it's not like you can really help me. I'm long dead, and probably everyone else I knew is already dead. So I want to help you. What do you want?
Let's kill that dragon.
Kill a dragon. How are you going to kill a dragon, Tilla? Are you strong enough to kill a dragon?
I can die trying.
See, but if you're dead, you can't kill it now, can you?
It's a better fate than losing my mind.
I'm not going to take your mind. You aren't going to lose your mind. I'm going to make sure that you keep it. Because otherwise, you're just a rampaging bull, knocking over saucers and cups, and who wants that? No, you need to be a thinker. Someone who is full of life. And I want to give that to you. What do you say?
You're welcome to try. I don't think you can actually do that, but go ahead.
Shake on it. You shake with El Cantor, at which point the darkness begins to fade, and you find yourself in a purple-blue room in a very, very snug rope sleeping bag.
With a pillow from Winley.
Well, okay, not complete crap, but how much can I maneuver my hands, fingers?
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Please, dice, be good to me. Dice, you're a dick. Got a 6.
6. It's hard to move.
Can I get my teeth to the rope? I just need to loosen my hands a little bit.
I mean, with enough time.
Argent is very experienced with knots.
I'm very hungry. You're muted.
That was on purpose.
But does Winley want to share anything about Assault's backstory? Is that what's... Anyhow, never
Assault
mind.
wasn't the one doing the tying. That was.
I said
that was
Argent.
Oh!
You should know that, Tim.
Yeah, you
No,
should.
I don't! That has not come up.
Secret lover.
they're a lot older than you are. They're an elf.
Mm-hmm. I would say given enough time, you could loosen it.
Just need to loosen it. Just need to do some very simple gestures.
Roll me
Nom?
Roll me 2d6.
I want low, right? Because I got... God, that's awful. That's a 1. I got a 5.
A 5? Takes you about 5 minutes to get loose enough.
All right, then I can cast it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Does the mage hand have any trouble untying the rest of it?
Now that you have access from the outside as well, give yourself advantage.
So I'm almost wondering if I should just have it take my dagger out and start cutting, but that would be a 17, and that would be an 18. I'm going to take the 18.
18.
At one point.
Working at it from both angles, takes you about 30 or so minutes to get it loose.
Okay. And then where am I at? Are my arms, is that to get it enough to where I can start untying the rest of myself, or?
Yeah, I would say so. If you want to also get your dagger and just go faster.
Yeah.
So I would say after a good 50 minutes, you're finally able to get out of all the ropes.
Okay. Then I think I want to take off my armor.
Mhm.
And
Would we be gone that long?
I was going to say 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
I'm
I
pretty
feel
sure you're-
because that combat was only like it was less than a minute.
But are we heading to the?
We
Yeah.
were going to the temple.
I was going to play we'll see what happens.
Okay.
do
So
we want to hold off now? Do we want to go back to keep going, or you'll tell me?
what are you doing right now?
What am I doing? Taking off the armor, and I'm going to try and find my sword.
Okay. Take off your armor. I believe for that it takes a minute to doff.
Yeah, it's
Whatever
just mail.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
Please. You suck, dice. I hate you. 13.
13. Okay. Back at the docks. Shoo.
This is what you get for constantly wanting your dice to be cursed for Cthulhu. It comes back and bites you.
It's pretty cursed. This is a pretty cursed dice.
But as we swing back to you four, you begin to ascend the stairs and follow Broad Shield's directions, and quickly enough you find yourself at the House of Lathander.
I imagine the doors are closed with everything that's going on. Is there a bell or anything that we can ring, or just want to try knocking on the door?
Is there a bell? No bell.
Okay, then I'll just like knock, knock, knock.
Knock on a pretty solid wooden door, in a pretty thin but like 2-story building. You know, like in that San Francisco houses kind of deal. Built upwards and back, and you wait. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Isolde Argray. I am a paladin of. Wow, my brain went over to Andraste for a second. LaRue.
Okay.
I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
Do you have any clerics who can deal with separating a cursed item from a person?
Maybe.
It's a fairly straightforward yes or no answer.
Well, I don't know about me. I mean, that's a no from me, but maybe someone else?
Could we talk to your most powerful cleric?
Oh God, you just Karen.
No offense, but
Oh, that makes it even better. That makes it better.
Sorry, but Winley would so be a Karen
Yeah.
in the right circumstances.
Roll a persuasion check.
Who?
Winley.
Can I give her the help action?
Yeah.
I don't think I need that. It's a 22.
Cool.
22. Okay. Sure. You're not sea thingies, are you?
Oh, no, definitely not. We were against those.
We just hacked a bunch of them and protected area back there a little
At the
ways.
docks. at the
Also, I can't
docks.
imagine C-Spawn being a cleric and a paladin of LaRue. She likes her jokes, but not that much.
Well, I'm unfamiliar with LaRue, so
Well, you should probably expand your horizons, Unicorn Queen.
oh, okay. I'm
May we
unlocking
enter?
the door now.
Yeah.
And you hear a chick. Cracks open a little bit. You see a very, very, from the slit, hawkish nose, balding head.
Hello.
Hi.
See? Human, dragonborn, elf.
Greetings.
Very well. Okay. Come on in.
Thank you.
Opens it up, and this dude is short, hunched, very scrawny. Has a very thin wisp of a beard, mainly bowling on top.
Hi, Gore.
I need to watch Young Frankenstein again.
Come.
Thank you kindly.
And basically, as you go up, it's just stairs for a bit as you go upwards, and then you reach up into this top landing, which is about 15 feet wide, but a good 50 or 30 or so feet back. Really gives it a long and thin section and pews that just kind of go across and forward. And you see that in the back area, there is a very tall, robed figure just kind of looking down at a book on a pew. No, those are pews. Lectern.
Lectern, yeah.
We have guests. At which point,
And we're not fish.
they're not fish. The tall figure just kind of gracefully looks up, and would they be familiar with tabaxis?
Maybe in passing. Tabaxi are not terribly common, right?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe in passing, because I've traveled a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so Isolt, maybe, but
Winley might have heard, but probably not believed
mhm.
that they existed.
And there before you is a feline face, pointed ears, a bit of a spotted speckle coming down that disappears into a long white cloak that has a hood that's pulled down, and below you kind of just see a bit of a small, or not small, but a long tail just kind of swishing back and forth.
And then Winley's going to whisper to Isolt, why was he worried about fish?
I
Yeah.
could hear that.
It takes literally all of Isolt's self-control to not burst out laughing at that. Just like biting her lip and be like,
But Winley actually said that like 100% earnestly. She wasn't even trying to be funny.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We were hoping to speak with a cleric of sufficient power to separate a cursed magic item from its wielder. Are you a cleric of such power, or do you know of a cleric of such power?
Unfortunately, I believe that would be more within the Dawnbringer's capabilities. Me and Bellum here are simply awakened, but we do not have such capabilities, unfortunately.
Then we are terribly sorry to bother you in your studies.
Oh no. Right now I'm doodling.
Doodling.
Not in any
Doodaloo,
important book, but
doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo,
use some
doodaloo.
free time, and I find standing here at the lectern is very calming.
Nice. We need some calming for sure.
Especially of late.
It's been a day.
I apologize. I was rude. My name is Isolde Argry. These are my companions: Winley Glorybow, Darjan, Inqua.
Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Cassandra, and I believe you have all been acquainted with Bellum here.
We have a friend of ours who is connected to a cursed sword, and we were hoping to find some help from Lathander, but
Now that is unfortunate.
it is.
I'm assuming then you all are adventurers.
Of a sort, yes.
Well, even though it is evening, may the dawn be with you.
Thank you. And may the grace of the Unicorn Queen be with you.
Thank you very much. I mean, by the looks of it, you all seem to have dealt with our, looks at you, Winley, fish problem. If you wish to rest here within the House of the Thunder, you may.
We appreciate the offer, but we think that the problems may be being caused by the lighthouse up yonder that is flashing a very odd light.
That is unfortunate.
Have you seen anything like that before?
Not since my time of being here. I've only been here for a short while. I'm sure you've all seen that Leylon is a bit of a transformative town at the moment.
Certainly booming.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, we will take no more of your time. Thank you.
Certainly. Child, who is wondering about my fish, you look like you wish to say something.
Oh, Inqua, how are you holding up?
Huh? Inqua's just been staring at Cassandra this entire time. He has never seen, to him, a more like beautiful, unique, strange creature. He is taken by this creature in front of him. And I don't know if it's like a romantic thing, but he's just like he can't. He's
The
just,
animal thing.
Another tale.
I'm fine. No, I'm good.
I just, because we're among some clerics, I mean, and perhaps they could heal you up a little before we go.
I mean,
why I wouldn't want to. He's turning red. I wouldn't want to have to.
A blushing dragonborn. I love it.
I was gonna say, come on, the laying on of hands is a sacred ritual.
I'm so glad someone else gets to be embarrassed for a while.
it would be no imposition. Are you feeling unwell, sir?
Well,
Nudge Inqua forward. Come on.
oh yeah, no, I had there's the bite here, and then got kind of.
Well, I certainly can assist in that way. May I place my hands on you?
Do they have hands, or are they like paws?
As they as the robes begin to lift upwards and the hands come up, they are long and thin, I would say small palm, longer fingers, almost not like in a creepy way, but
Pianist hands.
yeah, and slightly clawed, but as you can see with Cassandra's hands, they are well manicured, and they do have a tuft of hair, thinner on the front side and darker on the back.
Okay, yeah.
Just imagine her making biscuits.
Well, purring.
Well, yeah.
Her to help heal. Oh, I'm horrible.
Oh man.
As the hands go up, and you notice that there's a bit of a glow underneath the robe that kind of emanates almost like a sun-like shape. You could probably guess it's the holy symbol.
Mm.
And that glow reaches up into their hands and places it on your chest as it heals you for, give me a D8.
Oh, me or you? Oh,
Oh,
got it.
no, for me.
Oh.
You're healed for 10.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, certainly.
Yes, thank you. I didn't mean to offer up your services, but we're gonna need it.
Well, no, you have, as long as they're all gone, I believe you have done the town a great service.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
One of the creatures spoke to me
Mhm.
in Draconic.
What?
Well, was it Draconic? I thought it was, or
Yep.
was it just blinking? One of the creatures and looked almost like. Do you happen to know what would cause that, or has this happened with the creatures before, or?
First time I've ever heard of it, but I mean, from the ones that I have seen, that is unusual.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's the first even we're hearing of this. So I kind of look at Izzy with a confused look.
Yeah. Well, and I definitely have eyebrows raised, just like spoken Draconic. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you. We'll get that.
Yeah. I'm not going to say this out. I'm not going to say this out loud, but do they have a tithe box or something? I was thinking we could.
Oh.
If you look around, you notice that there is one on the exit.
Right. I didn't want to be like, oh, here's some money for doing this. No, but I want to put some in.
Mm-hmm. She looks to you. Are you sure you do not need any further healing? Because Bellum here could also. Yes.
No. Unless,
I mean, may I put my hands on you?
Well, it's very consent. We do enjoy consent in our group. He'll put out his arm and it's like,
and Bellum has to kind of reach up a little bit for it. And the similar light glow happens that heals you for 5 health.
oh, nice. Also, when Cassandra put her hands on me, it was, touch me, it's so easy to leave me.
I was going with way
alone
more
with the
like internet
world.
meme. Like,
So many cats
kitty cat.
possibilities.
There's so many cats crossed.
Heal.
But thank you. So I'll be like, oh, well, thank you for the, thank you. That was, yeah. Thank you.
Certainly.
No. Okay. I think it's time we get out of here.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome to try the Shrine of Timora. It's a little bit smaller, but maybe there is someone with a greater power there.
Thank you, Cassandra.
Certainly.
All right, so we'll take a moment to like get back out, let the door close behind us.
Oh wait, but before we close, Bellum,
Yes.
where is the Shrine of Timora?
If you go down and then take a right, you'll see it.
Okay.
You'll see the symbol that looks like. 1 second.
Is it dice?
Timora. It will be a coin with a lady's face on it. That's Joaquin. Wait, that's Joaquin. No, that's also Timora.
I think I asked the wrong person. He didn't even know what LaRue was.
Timora is a lady with a face on the coin. They both have the same one.
Okay.
But don't worry, there's no Church of Joaquin here.
Yeah, we'd be walking right by.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Okay, yeah, okay. Making sure I got the right one.
And we exit and okay, well, we might as well look, right?
Yeah. I keep thinking about, looking at the sun. How much time do we have? And
The sun's down.
Sun's down.
Okay,
and
moon.
It is raining still.
Can't see anything. All right.
Do we have a sense for how long it's been since we left Tim in the tavern, in the inn?
Roll me 2d6.
Yes, sir. 5.
5? I mean, it'll be a little bit more than 5. We'll say 10. 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Yeah, let's...
Oh, wait, since leaving Tim in the...
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, it's more.
Since leaving Tim.
Well, since leaving Tim in the... But the fight was less than a minute long.
And you talk with him, just 10 minutes. We'll say 15 then.
Okay. Well, as long as we can be quick.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Dijon, you can tell she's getting really worried about Tim. But she's not going to be like...
Okay.
Okay, so we'll rush down and
Over
hopefully...
to Tymora.
Yeah.
And as you do, it's a much smaller building, and you can tell it's definitely one of the older buildings. Not like 2-story or any way, shape, or form. It is a singular building, but larger scale. About 30 wide, maybe 15 back. You enter?
Or at least, is there a door?
Mm-hmm.
Tap on the door. Don't want to just like come bursting in on anyone.
Mm-hmm. What does this person sound like?
They're actually twins.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
one-
Ask me that question when I'm 2 drinks in.
Bellum and Mellum.
Okay, yeah.
Bellum and leave them.
You knock on the door and yes.
Hello, good evening. Terribly sorry to bother you. We are searching for a cleric who may be able to separate a cursed item from its wielder. Is there such a person attached to your shrine?
Whoa. And you hear the door open. You see standing before you a let me see, where is there. You see a barrel-chested, thick arms. If it wasn't covered by a, plain tan kind of robes, rope around the center to tie it off. You see double braided beard that comes down, salt and pepper that goes up into the head, that runs all the way up into a large collection of hair that goes even further back, that has braids and beads within it, that frames a greenish face and a lower jaw that kind of protrudes a little bit out, and tusks that come upwards.
Half orc?
Yes, and he looks at you and says, hello there. Please come in from the rain. You're all soaking wet. Come in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll step in and just like shake rain out of my hair off of my mail.
So you have a cursed friend.
Yes, we have a friend who is connected to a cursed sword.
Well, that may be a bit out of my capabilities, unfortunately.
Do you happen to know anyone who may have such capabilities?
I mean, around here. Have you tried the House of Lathander?
We have.
Then you're shit out of luck. You might have to head to one of the larger towns or hope for a wandering cleric on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Neverwinter or Waterdeep might be our best options.
Yes. You, Dragonborn.
Uh-huh.
You're You're staring at me.
I am.
No?
No, I was. I'm sorry. That's rude. No, I have never met a braided half orc before.
Roll a deception check.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. I didn't make it.
I mean, you're lucky this is not the House of Lathander. They are a bit more, how should I say this? Strict when it comes to lying.
Ink was gonna look at. He doesn't know if he's offended him. He's a little confused. So he's gonna look at Isolt and then Winley and then Darjan and just be like,
I do not know if you've had a poor situation with orcs previously. I can assure you that I am not of that kind.
I've had poor situations with elves, humans, dwarves, half-orcs. People are people. Some are shit, some are good.
Exactly. And even then, some orcs are simply making their way in life. But yes, unfortunate that probably not able to assist your friend.
Well, thank you for talking to us about it. Appreciate it.
And I appreciate the shelter from the rain, however brief.
I mean, imagine if this hair got wet. I understand it's very difficult when it gets wet.
I understand entirely. Mine is going to be completely unmanageable for days.
Points to you, Darjan.
Yeah.
I assume you're going to have a fun time with that.
Yeah, just a little prestige here and there, clean it up.
I see magic users. You are adventurers then.
Yes.
A sort. This young lady and I are a cleric and paladin of LaRue.
Interesting. Well, if you're here in a couple days, I received a letter from down south that a few friends will be coming upwards to investigate an abandoned gnome city up in the mountains. Perhaps if you are still here and would care to join them.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. We'll have to think more on that when we're not dealing with the immediate issue.
Well,
I'm
keep
sorry.
it in mind. They'll probably be here
Mhm.
for a few days and then head off.
Fair. I'm sorry. I've been terribly rude. What was your name?
You can call me Osrigel Bladetooth.
Archibald Bladetooth. Pleasure to meet you.
You may call me Oz if you wish.
Oz. Nice. Thank you.
Well,
We
then,
better get going, guys.
we need to get moving. If we're not able to help Tim tonight, then we need to get up and deal with that lighthouse.
Yep. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Certainly. Safe travels. Stay dry.
Thank you.
Oz opens the door and lets you all out. Where do you head to now?
I think we aim for the lighthouse.
Yep. We're not going to be able to rescue Tim.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, okay, Ezra.
Damn, you're just saying I'm as bad of a liar as he is?
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, let's head for that lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
don't got much juice left, but I'll do what I can.
I hear you. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been very specifically saving my spell slots because of that.
Okay. Y'all are gonna head to the lighthouse then. Inqua, and I mean, I guess let's see. Yeah. Darjan, you probably clocked the lighthouse after people pointed it out. It's not gonna be like a day's journey, or like it's not gonna be like a walkover.
Was it outside of the city limits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. It's abandoned and out. Yeah.
Wait, if it's that far, should we go right away?
We need to get the horses.
It's that far. We need to go check on Tim.
Yeah. We need to get the horses at the least.
Tim first, then the horses, which will be well within the 50 minutes. Nick.
Shoot.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. All right. You all begin to make your way back. And oh no, Inqua broke its leg. Kidding. You eventually make your way back into the first you get back to the sunset horizon. And you try and open the door. It is unopenable at the moment.
There were windows coming into our room, weren't there?
There is the balcony.
Balcony. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll like move over. If I can locate where our balcony is or where the balcony is for the room that Tim is in, I will hoist people up there.
Okay.
I'm certainly strong enough to do that.
Yes. Are people strong enough to hold on to wet banisters? We'll see. So I would say yeeting people up is easy enough.
Yeet.
But for each person, the other three, I'd like you to roll, or who would go first?
I'd go first.
Darjan goes first. You get yeeted up. Roll me a
acrobatics or
acrobatics is fine.
23.
23.
Ta-da!
Done.
Combined strength of Isol just gets you up right real quick. Who's next?
So Winley.
Yeah, Winley will go. So I'm also rolling acrobatics here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I mean, plus a 1, 21. So I do like a few flips in the air.
You get one flip in.
Okay.
That was decent.
Did I stick the landing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was decent.
Well done.
And from far away, the Russian judge says 9.5.
Yeah.
That is a 9.5. Nicest dragonborn, Inqua.
Did we try to call their names out? But I'll roll anyway. It's fine. It was 5.
5.
Does anyone have rope that they can drop down to Inqua? That might help.
You throw Inqua up, and Inqua, you try and grab onto one of the banisters, and immediately your fingers just slip. And since Isol's right below you, you each take 3 damage.
Can I try to make a dex check to get out of the way? Like when you drop like when you drop a knife when you're like buttering
Okay.
toast.
Yeah, because you like see it and it's coming down. Dex check DC 12.
Okay. Oof, 3. Not even close.
Lands on top of you.
I do have rope. I have rope. So I'm gonna say it's not working.
You said 3 damage?
3 damage each.
I have a 50-foot hempen rope.
Sorry.
Yep.
It's for exploration and getting you out of high, or up to high things. It's like second stories.
You'll want to tie it off to something.
Yes, I'm tying it
No
off.
offense, but he's a heavy lad.
No. None offense taken. I know how to get.
No, the offense wasn't at you. It was at Inqua.
I was thinking I understand about second stories and how to get up and down from them. So
I'm sure you and Tim have many stories you could tell on that subject.
But what about second stories?
Oh, I need to rewatch those movies.
I literally watched that scene this morning just because it's like I want to listen to Pippin say second break.
Yeah.
Nice.
breakfast.
What about
Elevensies.
11s. Yes.
Ancient
So anyway, yes, I
Queen?
will. I will tie the rope tie. What do I need to roll to make sure that I do it right?
I would say easy enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tie it around the balcony and then.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use that to climb up as well.
Okay, you all 5 get up to the balcony. It's a door that kind of comes outwards underneath the orange banister.
Roll.
Roll. Stick.
You're in front of the glass door.
Do we want to take a peek in first? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Currently, there is shutters in front.
How long has it been since we left him?
Because also the walk back, I would say about 40 minutes.
All right.
Ooh. Well, we're within the 50-minute mark.
Well, do we need to break in?
You try and jiggle it, it is locked.
Want me to kick it?
No, we need to be nice. Come on. Let's.
Well, I mean, they do have
Oh.
a bunch of.
At
Too
least
bad it's Tim that's been collecting the lock picking.
Right.
At least some of us have spent a lot of money here. I think they can forgive a broken lock.
All right.
So I'll just like wind up and kick it as hard as I can.
Okay, roll an attack for me.
This is a unarmed combat.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24. I would say just. Where are you kicking? Is it aimed at any particular point, or?
Yeah, I'm aiming at where I think the lock is because I want to snap the lock and not the whole door.
Mm-hmm. And as you snap into it, there's a large crack sound as the doors kind of swing inward, and immediately you just see a darkness.
Like supernatural darkness.
I was gonna say it's dark tonight, but
Very similar to what you saw with Mouth of Muscana.
I'm drawing my sword immediately.
I'm gonna yell for Tim.
And Winley will test out to see if it's the same darkness by I don't know, she'll grab whatever trinket she has, or she'll grab one of the broken shards of glass, cast light on it, and throw it into the darkness to see if it illuminates at all.
You throw it in and
Oh my goodness. Obviously something's going on, guys.
This is the room. This is the room we left him in,
mm-hmm.
or what we remember the room that we left
Yes.
him in.
Yes.
Okay. So it is the room.
Tim. By this time, they would have heard us crunching the door or anything. So anything in there should have heard us. But Tim, it's us. Anything?
Oh,
Um,
well, we could
Tim.
feel around, right?
I don't want to go into the darkness.
Can I? I'm gonna use primeval awareness real quick. I just want to know if there's any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, anything of that nature immediately in front of us.
as you pull yourself in and then extend outwards, your senses just nothing.
Should we mosey on back in about 10 minutes? What do you guys think?
Nah.
What can we do to break the darkness?
Well, if it's a magical darkness, find who's casting it and make it stop.
Shoot. So I'm going to step back on the balcony and I'm going to look around.
Yeah.
is there anybody, do I see anybody or anything on the roof or around?
You do not, or roll a perception check for me.
Yeah. Give me that perception. 16.
16. You look around, you see the darkness, you look about, and just rain about you, tops of buildings, nothing.
But who would even target Tim?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe somebody who knew about the sword went after him.
Or maybe it's coming from Tim.
Can Tim do magic?
Yes. Haven't you seen him?
Oh, the water. That's
Oh,
true.
Right. Here, I'm with Winley, I think. And then Inqua's going to start grabbing, like, the rope that Darjan has. He's going to start tying it around his waist. And then he's just like, I think we just got to go pull him out. We got to pull him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll close my eyes and listen into the room to see if there's anything that's like moving around or anything like that, just to try and get a sense for if it's someone else, maybe they're moving around in there.
Okay, roll a perception check for me, please.
Ugh, 10.
10. You try and extend outwards, but with the rain behind, and as Ink was beginning to tie the rope around them, it doesn't sound like much is going on in there.
No.
I'm going in because he will remember, the layout of the. He arranges some things, so he'll remember. And guys, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go to where we left him in the bed. I'm gonna feel around. If I feel him there, we'll see what happens. Let's do it. And then he'll just kind of barge in.
Yeah.
Okay. You barge in and you try and go into the darkness. Are you going to go left, right, or forward?
Wherever he remembers the bed being in reference to the balcony.
You head over towards your right, and about just a couple seconds in and out, you're in the room. The bed, frayed rope, but no Tim.
I'm out of the darkness?
Yes.
I'm going to tug very briefly on with all my strength to kind of start pulling them where I am.
All right.
Whoever's holding onto the rope.
Yeah, I think I would be at the least.
Yeah,
Well, I had the rope, so.
I think we all were.
Yeah. Just with one yank. Try and pull everyone. Yeah.
I'm pretty sturdy. I don't think.
No, I was going to say
that.
that.
I wanted you to.
Then it's going to turn into an Isolde Inqua tug of war.
No, if I feel Inqua tugging us in, I will take the lead and put Winley and Darjan behind me. So and have one hand on the rope and the other arm has my shield up. So I have a reasonable chance of deflecting anything that might come at them.
Mm-hmm. So the rest of you go into the darkness, and some of you might trip over a little bit of an end table as you walk in, and then come out. You're in the room, and you see just this bubble of black darkness just around the door frame.
How'd he get out?
Tim at the moment.
How'd he get out? It's obviously been cut and things like that. It's somebody helped him.
So we're able to see the bed?
Yes.
I mean, he has magic. Magic can be very tricksy.
Well, if it's still here, he must not be that far, right? Something like this can't.
True.
I don't know. Get it? I'm not a magician. Not a wizard.
He made it. You're saying if he made this, he can't be far away.
Well, whoever made this can't be. I'm assuming.
Gotcha.
Because the darkness can't linger too long, from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good point. And
okay.
someone's maintaining concentration on this specifically.
Oh.
Winley's gonna drop to the floor and look under the bed.
Okay.
How many rooms were off this room? Is it just
one
a
is
bedroom?
A solo room.
This is the solo room,
but it does have a bathroom.
Right.
You drop down, look underneath the bed. You see nothing. You see a little bit of dust.
Ugh.
That's funny.
The maids are being a little lazy here.
Oh, well.
Can we get to the bathroom, or is it on the other side of the blackness?
The blackness goes about in 15 feet away from the door, but you can circumvent it and go around to the bathroom.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
All right. So Tim isn't here. Assuming everything that we know at this point, he's going for the sword.
Sword, yes. Okay, we got to go find
Where is the sword?
what's her name?
Do we know that Janeth has it?
The only ones would be Inqua and DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Janeth.
But as soon as Isolde says that, I think Inqua's gonna directly like Scooby Doo. We'll both look at each other and just be like, "The sword."
Yeah.
Janeth.
Where is it? Let's go.
We got it downstairs.
She took it somewhere, so we just need to go. We need to find her.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way.
Let's go.
Out through the darkness, I guess, like from the door.
Just close my eyes and aim at where the door was.
And we know there is a balcony. Like we know we're on the second floor. So
untie yourself first, Inqua.
I fall off and everyone comes with me. I will untie myself, but then run out. But know that there's the balcony. So like feel.
Okay. So as you all bust through the door and you begin to look around, easily enough, you see the remnants of a last bit of rope along the way. The two guards that were standing in front of the doorway are not there anymore. But as you look around and you look down, you see that Janeth and Gregory are standing in where the back entrance is and being like, just standing there, not knowing exactly what to do.
I'm going to call down to them. Where'd he go?
Well, no. We wait from where we are really quick. So from where we are, we're seeing them away from the balcony. Are they staring under the balcony where we can't see? Like, are they looking at someone else?
So there's that inner ring on the inside. And as you look down, you see the stage, you see the dining tables, and you see the concierge desk, and that door where you saw Janeth take the sword. They're both kind of just standing there.
Oh, crap.
Are they looking under the balcony, though? Like, are we assuming that there are people
They're looking at the door.
Oh, they're looking at the door.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Sorry.
So let's go.
I got confused.
Yeah. No, let's go.
I'm going to come running down the stairs.
Yeah, we're going. I'm going.
Which way? In there?
Yes, he's in there.
All right. And come like peeling around the corner, aiming for that door.
You go first. I'll back you up because he knows me.
You got this. Let's do this.
Yeah. As you do, you come through and you see the kitchen area. You see the kitchen area, at which point you walk in, at which a couple of the cooks were just kind of staring.
Which way?
He went out the back.
Let's go.
Can we also, when running by Janeth, say, where did you put it? Like as Isolde and Darjan run ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know Winley and I will be following.
I put it in the pantry.
Okay. So at least we'll know where it is in reference to whatever.
Mm-hmm. Do you check the pantry or do you continue to go out through the back door?
Is it gone? That's what
you look into the pantry and it looks like it's just food.
This Janeth, we told you.
Why is there not a safe in this super expensive hotel?
Oh, why is no one ready? What is going?
Safes are this big, swords are this big. Yeah, I know.
Is it too much of a task to ask to? No, just kidding.
You had one job.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
need to
God.
find Tim.
You just carried so hard, Matt.
I know. I was doing Meryl in Devil Wears Prada.
There we go.
I don't.
Oh God, I saw that once way back, and I love that film.
Oh, that wasn't a question.
There you go.
Bitch.
There you go.
Stanley Tucci. I think that's one of my favorite roles of him.
Amazing. Sorry, dramatic moment. I ruined it. Let's go. We're chasing.
So you're chasing, you're running, you come out the back door. Roll me a perception check.
All right. 19.
19.
Perception. 17.
I only got a 10.
Are we all
And-
doing it? Perception. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Isolt and Inqua, you look down, and even in the rain, you do see very distinct footsteps that are going off into the direction.
What direction?
Into the direction. Into
Into the unknown.
Is it running toward the lighthouse?
I guess I'll ask Tim, do you know which direction you're headed to?
I mean, it would have just been any open direction. It's right now, it's just getting distance.
Getting distance. Okay. Roll me a D6.
Nice. Oh, wait, what?
A D6.
D6. Okay, good. That was a D20. It was the wrong.
Yeah, he's going the distance.
It's the one that's shaped like a cube.
One.
You see the footsteps immediately take a sharp. Yeah, where would the back be? Back. Yeah.
The U-turn. I double faked them. Okay.
Sharp turn towards the right. Eastward.
Relay it to the group and let's go.
Yeah,
No.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
So as you begin to follow, you keep running past building after building. How should I do this?
Do I see him?
You do not.
We don't? Dang it. Okay.
We're following footprints.
Mm-hmm. And
They can't be terribly old if the rain hasn't washed them away.
Right.
not washed away. Yeah, you all have. Since you roll me one more perception check, everybody, as you're following the footprints.
Neat. 21.
Ooh.
22.
22.
Wait, I gotta do like perception, right? Okay, so I got 24.
Damn.
20,
And I got a-
23. Sorry, 23. That's
We
one
are
less.
on your ass, dude.
23.
Well, I was going to say, and if at any moment I can physically see him, I'm casting Hunter's Mark on him immediately.
Nice.
And Winley.
14.
14. Okay. I
Our
would
wisdom
say,
based class.
Winley, you're just kind of following the groupings, but you three notice with the footsteps, they're a little bit. It'd be hard distance for someone of Tim's height to have that length of stride.
So he looks like he's leaping from step to step.
Not leaping, but really quick.
Wow.
Hmm.
Hasted? Hmm.
Who knows what that sword has?
But
It has Tim. That's what it has.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and a lot of whatever else is going on with that sword.
So, okay. So you guys are giving chase. You're doing that. You're following the trail.
Do we need to pull up the DMG chase rules?
I mean, I have them, but it's. Okay. I'm waiting for a roll from Nick.
Oh.
Okay.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Secret plan.
You got this, buddy.
On my mind.
This is what happens when we leave him alone for longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can't trust me. No. Hold on 1
Kids,
second.
What do you do?
That's just a Nick thing. We can't trust him by himself for very long. He'll start sticking his fingers in Duchess's mouths.
Oh.
Nah,
No, it's the other way around.
nah.
Okay. So.
So
Holy shit. Okay. So you continue to give chase, and these the footsteps continue to weave past these buildings, and in this market district, it seems pretty open in terms of like there's not like many like big alleyways or anything like that, but eventually you see one that cuts back into a left, cuts into a right, and then finds itself into this little alleyway, and you jump, or not sorry. And you look at the footprints, and they stop.
All right.
Where did
Falcon.
it go?
So where are we where these footprints stop?
You're sandwiched between two buildings that are probably mid Leylon Renaissance.
Yeah.
They're a bit taller, maybe about 1.5 stories tall.
Nice walkability score.
Yes. Crime's really low. Education's really great.
I'm going to immediately look to see if there's anything that's low enough that I think someone like Tim could jump and grab.
Absolutely.
Balcony kind of
What,
stuff.
anything that I think I could jump and grab because I think that we have very similar strengths.
Yeah. You look about, and these buildings are pretty sheer.
Mm-hmm.
They're tall. At the moment, you see a window that maybe could be reached for.
Are there any? Can we see any mud prints on any
Yes,
walls
exactly.
or stuff?
Exactly.
Perception check, please.
Perception. Exactly.
For everyone?
I got a 15.
Got 16.
16?
24. Nat 20 on that.
Whitney is not good at perception right now. That'll be on that one.
My dress.
You got a nat 1, I got a nat 20. Yay.
You all look about. Oh, and by the way, 500 bits from Tamago Tora. Never give up that sword, Tim. So, I mean, it's dressed to you, so I guess that's 500 for you, my friend.
There
Never
you go.
give up, never surrender.
Wait, can I spend that?
My Crestward sword.
If you spend it, I'm going to ask for one of our 11 inspiration to add more to my perception.
We've had
Yes.
11 inspiration. I did not
Ooh.
know that.
Dang.
So,
We have inspiration.
you look and you take. I think all of you all rolled really well.
I got a 24.
Not
You
Whitney.
take stock of the situation, and you see off on a little bit of the lip of the left building, you see a footprint singularly right around the corner.
Does he know the jump spell?
Ooh.
That's what I associate with Eldritch Knights, okay?
I mean, at this point,
And-
I feel like Winley, go yeet. I mean,
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'd look at Assault, be like Winley, call her, and then just be like,
Yeet.
yeah,
Because she's tiny and we can
yeah,
throw her.
exactly.
Okay.
Like
Okay, again.
So since this one's a little bit lower and it is pressed for time, Isolt and Ink, or one of you rolls. So either both of you roll individually or advantage.
Go for it. Advantage.
Advantage? Cool.
Yeah.
Because I have a +7 to athletics.
And then Winley
Then yeah.
acrobatics or
27.
Yes.
27?
Yes.
Oh,
She flies over the building and crashes into Tim on the other side.
isn't that one?
Oh God! No, no. We
Can
got
the 27 balance out that you cannot critically fail skill checks? Just like you can't critically succeed skill checks.
Well, see, this is what happens when you don't ask Whitley first.
You just grab her and throw her. And she's like,
God! Where am I going?
oh my goodness.
what is the total for
Okay.
acrobatics?
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Oh, what is the total
Oh.
for acrobatics?
2.
So you get that height and you're like, oh shit. And you're like, try and like get yourself on there. But as you land on that edge, you just had your weight too far back and you slip backwards. And you begin to descend. Is anyone going to try and catch or
Absolutely.
evade?
Go.
Yeah.
Ink
Yeah, I'll try to catch her.
Yes.
And actually, as she does that, like, because she was already thinking about doing this, she like remembered during the fight, Tim was very protective. So she's going to cast Thaumaturgy to boom her voice and say, Tim, help! And just see if that will lure him.
Yeah. Tim's like, no,
No, I'm trying to
no.
figure. I might be very far ahead of all of you.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay. I boomed my voice. Let's see.
It's 300 feet.
200 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Up to 3 times as loud as normal.
300 feet.
Or, oh wait, no, that's thunder. So 3 times as loud as normal. What would that be?
Like how many minutes has it been? And the movement speed. Oh my goodness, that's.
Yeah, I don't.
I had to
don't
sit and
think Tim
do
hears.
math on my monk at one point to figure out how far she could go in a minute.
I don't think Tim hears it.
Damn.
So roll me a dex check to see if you can catch Winley. I guess dex.
Dex or athletics? Can I argue for athletics because I'm strong?
Dex to, I would say dex to position yourself proper.
Ugh. All right. Come on, orange die, don't fail me now. 8.
8.
Well, I feel like I would have tried to catch her too.
Yes.
I'm just
Yes.
saying.
Okay.
If we both yeet and see her.
Okay.
Fall.
Inkwell also. Roll.
Natural 1.
The dice don't want to help each other.
Winley's gonna be in a body cast.
Sorry, I'm not
Sorry.
even. I'm stepping back.
For those who worry that using real dice will cause us to cheat.
Yeah. Natural 1. Oh my God.
Winley,
Oh no.
you land on top of Isolt, and you
Ow.
both take 5.
Why do I keep being the one landed on?
Inkwell, you're like, I got you, and then rain gets in your eyes, and you're like, ah, shit. And you back upwards.
Right.
Um,
Oh man.
Fuck me.
And Winley she still doesn't know that what she did worked, so she'll look expectantly up for just maybe like 30 seconds and then say, didn't come.
Oh, honey.
'Cause she doesn't know that he couldn't. She assumes he could hear.
And I'll just like get up and then help her up and just like run an arm around her shoulders and squeeze her.
This is so cinematic, you guys. In the rain, we've lost our Tim.
We'll find
Yeah,
him.
hands up.
you comfort Winley. Unknown where Tim has gone. That's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh,
Of course it is. Of course it
Darjan.
fucking is.
I know. Poor Darjan.
John's face.
Oh.
Just
Mm.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm this sorry.
Yeah.
You're not even a little bit sorry.
I am a little bit sorry.
I can.
Oh
I
my
can a
God.
little bit. A little bit.
It's funny if you could see me and Nick's chat right now. It's just like, what are you doing next? What are you doing next?
That's- yeah.
What are you doing next?
You should totally screenshot that and put that in our personal chat. I'd love to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is long and ridiculous.
Save
Where I'm
it.
like, what are you
That's
doing?
fun though. I think this is really fun. I like that.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
pretty great. And I'm
Yeah.
really sorry, Nick, that we left you behind and left you to just sit there most of the time.
You made the right choice.
Well, we did from a character
You just didn't
perspective,
tie
but
me up
players.
enough. You didn't put a sack over my head.
No, I wasn't going to put a sack on your head, but I did tie you up. So
I mean, yes, from a character perspective, it was the right thing to do. I just always really feel bad as a player, leaving
Right.
other players behind. We're putting 7 in from us. 7 inspo into the Book of Inspiration,
yes.
Thomas, from
And
us.
then
And I don't know how much James has.
I have 1.
Okay, so it'll be 8 in.
Do we still have the that wanted poster? Because now we can go around. It's like, have you seen this guy? We're looking for.
But you'll have to cross off Darjan.
We're looking
Oh,
for
cover
my
it.
Tim.
Oh, there it is. We're looking
Oh my
for
God.
And also cover the 1,000 gold reward because
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
We don't have that. Nah.
Yeah. Gold, there it is. Gold ward.
Gold Ward.
Ward.
Gold ward.
Okay, I think that's all the
Amazing.
chat. Cool. I was just screenshotting all of that. Hopefully, I got
Yeah.
everything. Because it's ridiculous.
That's amazing.
But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us.
Oh, we're still.
tonight.
Yes, of course we are.
I forgot.
But yeah, that was exciting. Got some battles in, got to see more of Tim and El Cantor, and we got a little bit of Inqua in there.
Did we get a chance to play banjo music during the chase? Was that on?
I had the chase music on, but also it's really intense because I labeled it chase/final battle music.
Oh, geez.
So it's intense.
Whoa.
Cool. Just remember, Chaos Agents is done with their season 1, but they are having a Q&A tomorrow to talk about a 2-year-long streamed campaign, what it was like, what did they learn, what did the characters, what's gonna happen next. We're all gonna find that out tomorrow. Also, we have Saturday stuff. We have Rime of the Frost Maiden with me and Matt and JP the Apollyon, and Alondra, I was about to say Elspeth.
Lady, yeah.
And
I only call her Elspeth because I cannot be bothered to remember the rest.
Thomas and Tossie as well. They will be there. And then that evening, we were also doing Down Darker Trails Call of Cthulhu, which has Thomas and Amy and Tiana and Nick and Julie, all DM'd by Ezra. Cool.
And on Wednesday, an episode of the Redacted Reports is going to be landing in your various and sundry podcast feeds.
Nice.
It went out for patrons today, but it'll be out Wednesday for everyone else. I'm very excited about it because, oh man, the lore. We're going deep into this stuff.
Excellent. Well, thank you all for joining us for this Monday evening. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you all had fun. Hopefully you had fun. We will be back next Monday. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you all next time.